Welcome to PBKC streaming live.
3, 2, 1.
Here we go!
Here's what happened on our previous shows. Streaming live in West Palm Beach, Florida.
Welcome, BPO family, to the Bar Poker Open Florida World Championship 2022. Now, getting here was not easy, but we have players from all across the nation who came to join me at the Palm Beach Kennel Club. To qualify, players had to finish among the top 3 at their local bar, then prove their skill to be among the best at the championship qualifier. The players who won first were awarded with a free, full package trip to Florida to play in the event. So hello, welcome back. This time I'm seeing you in South Florida. How does it feel to be in West Palm?
Feels home. I am home. Welcome to Florida.
So what does it mean to actually have it in our home field?
Man, it's wonderful that South Florida coming from Vegas. Actually, it's really amazing. I'm glad that I'm experiencing this situation right now as we speak.
Normally we do it in AC, but this is the first time that we've done the East Coast Championship in Florida. And I mean, you have to, because Carl's down here. He's got this big group of people down here. Like, you have to have it come down here. And it was great. It's fantastic.
Oh, it's better than being up north where it's cold.
All right, well, it's sunny. Compared to Maryland, it's definitely sunny. But yeah, it's wonderful. I haven't seen any lizards yet, so I'm waiting to see my first lizard.
I know that everything's a little damp, though.
That's Florida.
I know, it's just, everything's damp, but it's great.
All right, so Aaron, first of all, we are excited because you guys are here coming down to South Florida, to our home turf, baby. The BPO has come down to the Palm Beach Kennel. We're stoked. As you can see, we have a huge crowd here today, and it's fun to be on familiar turf, obviously. Yeah. We're excited to welcome all the other leagues around the country here. We've seen players even from Colorado and Utah make the trip down to Florida, and we want to show you what we have down here, and that Florida is a really cool spot, and No Limit is a welcoming league.
So what do you think makes Bar Poker Open a little different than any other league that you've played in?
It's always fun. It's always fun. You win or lose, you're going to have a good time because people that are coming are having a great time. They're drinking and having a good time with the dealers, with the owners, whatever.
It's great. Great dealers, great players, great communication, great conversation, all that good stuff.
I think it's just fantastic the way they go around the country. They've been to Vegas, they've been to Atlantic City, and now they're in Florida, so I think it's really awesome.
So what would you tell someone who doesn't play BPO? How would you get them to come out?
If they love poker and they would like to do it more than twice a week, come on out. I mean, you have fun. There's a lot of people that you meet. I've been having the time of life. This is my bucket list thing to do.
Really?
It is. It's on there. You know, to play poker, get a lot of hands with a lot of people, and try to win the big prize.
Just the people. Everybody's so friendly, so nice. I've been to a bunch of them now, so you recognize people from Vegas, Atlantic City, and so it's just really nice.
Camaraderie. It's like awesome because I don't look at this just as like a poker league or like a tournament. We're all family here, and that's what's most important to me. I always go out on every single Wednesday night to Big Rocco. Shout out to Big Rocco's over near Wellington. Great crew, great people. Just basically having a good time and just enjoying life with great people.
It's more like family instead of just friends. It's like family.
I've been playing in Bar Poker Open, I want to say, for 5 years, and I love it. The prizes are much better. The play is much better, and it's fun. And this is new and different to come down here instead of being at the Borgata, so I like it a lot. He plays poker with me. He
plays with you. I love it. Well, hi, Siggy.
He takes care of me.
I want to welcome you guys to the charity poker tournament benefiting the Folded Flag Foundation. Players have their chance to score a free seat into the tournament by playing in both flights 1A and 1B of the Bar Poker Open Florida World Championship. The charity event will have some interesting components, such as celebrity bounties, including 5-time WSOP bracelet winner Michael the Grinder Mizrachi, 4-time bracelet winner Robert Mizrachi, BPO co-founders Glenn McCrory and Andrew Griffith, and of course, myself. The rules are simple. Knock out a bounty, score a prize. But who has what it takes to come out on top? Matt, can you tell me a little bit about your charity?
Yeah, we started this in 2014 to help raise money for Habitat and food banks, and it has exploded. And we've been helping a lot of different charities all around the country. We've helped raise over $3 million. We're here tonight helping raise money for the Folded Flag Foundation because it's an awesome foundation where they give scholarships and grants to the families of fallen soldiers, and every dollar raised goes straight to the families. It's a really effective and amazing organization.
I was always a big fan of everything that Matt does with Charity Series of Poker. He raises a ton of money for some really deserving nonprofits, and he also makes every event a party, and we're Bar Poker Open, and so we want every event to be a party. So that was the idea behind getting him involved. And in addition to that, it's Veterans Day weekend, right? So we wanted to do something for the vets. So that we couldn't be more thrilled with everything that Matt's doing, and we hope this becomes a partnership for much longer.
Congratulations to our winner of the charity tournament, Patty Norris. She took out 3 other players at once in a 4-way all-in to bring home first place and $1,500. Nice playing, Patty. We are going into day 2 of the BPO Florida World Championship. We are going into today with a total of 39 players, and we'll be playing down to our final table of only 9. Each player here is fighting for their chance at glory and making that final table. Tensions are high. Let's check in with some of our players and see how they're holding up. Well, first off, congratulations on making it to day 2. How does it feel?
Really exciting. I have not played a live poker hand since July.
Wow. All right, so first one back?
Yeah, this is me back in. I'm a single dad of 3 kids, so I do not get out. I'm very excited right now. Don't have a lot of chips, but it's going to happen. You're going to see it.
You're going to triple up.
I'm going to triple up. It's happening.
Congratulations on making it to day 2. How does it feel?
Feels good. Lucky to be here. Lucky to be here.
Are you nervous about heading into that final table?
No.
So you know you're doing it?
I was only nervous about being the first one out.
All right, now that you're not, so how does it feel?
Feels great. No stress now. No stress.
Have you ever made it this far in a BPO tournament?
No, not in any tournament. I've never made a day 2. I played in multiple day tournaments before, but never day 2, so I'm really happy to be here at a day 2.
Really? Well, congratulations. So happy to be your first.
Yes, yeah, me too. Yeah, we're happy we came down to Florida.
After a painstaking and nail-biting day 2, we have made it to our final 9 players. Let's go meet them.
My name is Phil Hoff. I play with New York Free Poker.
Sue Spritzer and PPT.
Hi, my name's Johnny Kelly. I represent Eastern Poker Tour.
Nick Sims, EPT.
Johnny Ortiz from EPT, Rhode Island.
Hey, Ellen Shermer, Deep Stacks Poker League from St. Louis, Missouri.
My name is Durwood Flournoy.
nicknamed Doc. I play with barpokerleague.com.
My name is Stephanie DeVito. I play for New York No Limit.
James Poynton, Easton Poker League.
The Bar Poker Open Florida World Championship all comes down to this. Weeks of preparation and play finally paying off, making the final table. All players are striving to take home the largest first place prize in BPO history of $40,000. Tune in right now for the live stream. You are not going to want to miss this.
All right, everyone, welcome to the Bar Poker Open Florida World Championship here at the Palm Beach Kennel Club. I'm here with Noah.
Good to see you, Glenn. What an amazing event. I could have never guessed the amount of excitement that has happened in this building. And I know I only got here on Sunday, but man, the electricity, and it's all built up to this moment.
That's right. You even missed the busiest day. Friday was absolutely nuts in here. We had I don't think there was a table available anywhere throughout this whole entire room.
60 plus tables filled the whole entire room. Bar poker players upstairs, downstairs. I mean, I think there's some playing in the closet at some point.
I think possibly, absolutely. So what's great about this final table is despite being in the hometown, basically, of No Limit Pub Poker Tour, we still have 5 leagues at this final table.
That's amazing. So we had a turnout of multiple leagues from all over the country. It's culminated in this. There's only 9 seats, correct? So we're playing with 9 players, 5 different bar poker leagues being represented. That's a pretty cool thing.
Absolutely. So that's very exciting for someone like us. We have leagues from all over the country. There's over 700 bars running these games throughout all of the United States and Canada.
How does somebody get in? So I'm a new guy. I've never played before. How do I get involved in this for the next one?
So all you need to do is barpokeroman.com, put in your zip code, see if you find a game near you.
Okay.
If you find that game near you, you just go to that local bar. It's free to play.
Right.
You finish top 3 that night.
Easy enough?
Yes, if you plan on winning, you come in just top 3 that night, you're going to win a Bar Poker Open token. And that token we allow you to redeem on any Sunday game that we host online. It's on our own software, our own proprietary system. So once you earn that token, it's instantly in your Bar Poker Open account. You can redeem it at any Sunday.
Wow.
And there's every Sunday.
And from the comfort of your home.
Yep.
That's amazing. So we're getting close here, and not to take away from my excitement, and we'll get back to that, how you get involved. But look they went from that. So they did exactly what you just said. They went in, they played an event in their local bar by looking it up online. They won a token, and they followed up and won the event online, correct? And here we are today, playing for $40,000 first place.
Not bad, right? Almost $130,000 total prize pool. $40,000 first place, which is our 3rd largest first place prize in history.
Nice. Congratulations to us.
Yes.
Well done.
Absolutely.
The players, congratulations to the players.
Yes.
They showed up. We had that little hurricane hiccup, and I know I was out in the middle of the Atlantic. I'm like, are you worried about this? Is everybody going to They showed up. Everybody still decided to show up. We had an amazing event.
So yes, Noah was FaceTiming me within 25-foot seas. We're all a little nervous, but here we are. So here's your chip counts right now. Looks like Phil Hoff out of New York Free Poker is our chip leader. And Phil, and then we've got in second, looks like Nick Sims out of Eastern Poker Tour. We'll get back to that shortly. Here we are.
So
hand 1.
Early on, I guess, the little players, they only played a couple hands before we got to the final 9. They went from 10 to 9 within 3 hands. So they're going to feel each other out a little bit, I assume, right?
You would think so. You figure we had a pretty long hiatus. It was a 3-4 hour break between going from 10 to 9. That allowed us to do all the interviews that everyone saw earlier. So you think no one wants to run out of here too quick.
No, and we did see, so the real excitement is to get to this table. So the way I typically see these things play out is getting to the table, then people might play a little aggressive early on, but when you start getting to the 6s, 5s, and 4s, it's really going to change the tone. So we have a little bit of action here early with Johnny, spelled correctly.
Yes, it is. I checked.
We double checked that, Johnny O. Not to be confused with Johnny K, spelled differently than Johnny O. We have 3 Johnnies. The producers have just told us there's 3 Johnnies. Do not be confused.
Yes. We just changed Johnny's name to Johnny.
Yeah.
Just because we had too many Johnnies.
That is not true. That is how you spell Johnny. So Jahani wakes up with pocket fours. You're going to be able to see a flop.
Definitely a scare card for pocket.
It's tough, but
Get a raise, a call.
out of position is more tough.
Yeah,
if there's a lack of your work. And that card's the same business, and I might have thrown a bet in. I might have, but I'm on the wrong side of the table.
And all these checks should make you feeling pretty good.
Now,
James is going for it. He knows he feels like he can
So-
get in the fold.
That's tough. It is. So that's tough. That's a tough spot. Somebody checks in position, they're usually telling you where they're at. They're trying to give you that information saying, I'm weak as well. And then when they check again, they're confirming it. They're not saying, I wasn't trapping you on the flop and on the turn. Again, this is a disclaimer. I don't pretend to be a professional player, but this is what I've seen over time, is that when somebody tells you twice that they're weak, believe them and bet on it. And I think
You got 1.8 million. Well, actually, Jahani, he's short stack. So I think his biggest problem here is he was all in or not.
It was almost,
He's out of
and
position.
that almost made it a little bit easier.
Yeah.
That did almost make it a little bit easier at that, in my opinion. So we got everybody checking in. We got some.
So Jahani Ortiz is right out of Eastern Poker Tour out of Providence, Rhode Island.
That's that
one of my guys.
He's your guy.
He's
In
my
your
guy.
stomping grounds.
Yes.
Okay.
He is.
So he's enjoying the warm weather because it's cold
He is.
up there right now.
So he's one of our flights that came down here. He actually was on the same plane as me.
Really?
On the way down here. He didn't
That's how
really-
excited he was, and here he is now.
Yeah, he should have called his shot.
He should have said, "I'm going to find out
winning
who
this
it is."
thing.
So we're going to have a little fireworks here. Ellen Ace King, and then Phil wakes up with Ace Jack suited. So we're going to see. It's going in. We're getting it in.
Phil's in.
So
Did
Phil,
he just re-raise?
Phil has the chip. Phil can play aggressive. We nicknamed him Phil My Rack because he was filling racks on the first feature table that we had. So Phil My Rack.
Nice.
He runs good. Phil,
Against
he's
his
living
king.
right.
He had 3 outs. He got one of them. And poor Ellen. About to find this out, I think. Unless Phil's scared of the queen.
Based on what I've seen, Phil will kind of call, and he has the ammunition. He can make a couple back rolls, and still be right in the driver's seat. I was most impressed with Seats 2 play from what I've seen. Nick played rock solid.
So Nick is a very good player.
Oh, and that's a terrible card for Ellen.
Oh.
That is, you think it's your card.
Oh,
It's
yeah,
not
exactly.
so much. It's not so much your card.
And it is not Ellen's card. She's got some chips though.
Something we always look at poker is funny. You need to have a good hand and a big hand, but you also need somebody to have a good hand just a little bit worse than yours in order to maximize.
Yeah,
That's the exact situation we have here.
Yeah.
She has
Which is,
now.
I guess how we got the nickname Phil Morat.
Oh no, that might even be a worse card. One more jack comes out. It's one more jack that he can have according to her, but it really isn't.
Did he just go all in?
He went all in. This is going to be a good later if she can get away from this.
He kind of made it easy on her with this huge bet.
He went for 2.5 million. Right. It's even an optics thing. You have 2.5 million go all in. In somebody's head, you're risking 2.5, but you're not. He's really only risking what she has, so you could have sized it differently. Maybe gotten a little equity, but he might get it anyway. That's a big laydown she can lose now.
He's hoping she thinks he's trying to bully her.
Over bet. And we've seen that play before, so let's see.
She got away.
Amazing. That is.
What a
I
pull.
love it. I absolutely love it. She is thrilled. Look at now. Those kind of plays can propel you. I know you lost some chips, but something like that could will you to win the whole thing now. Like, I made that correct play. Watch what I can do now.
Yeah.
She is thrilled. She lost chips and she's thrilled.
Did he show?
He did show.
He did
He
show.
show, and
Oh, that's
she
terrible.
is absolutely
Yeah.
thrilled. Like,
She is so happy. Yeah.
so happy. Like, she lost a hand, and very few times you lose a hand and you're thrilled, and she is absolutely thrilled.
So Ellen here is out of St. Louis, Missouri.
Okay.
She plays
Flew
with
all the
Deep
way from
Stacks
St.
Poker
Louis?
League. She did.
Wow.
She's from the hometown of Williamsport, PA, but she moved to St. Louis, Missouri, and she's playing with Tone Wallace, who's one of our league owners out of Deep Stack Poker League. He unfortunately couldn't make it, but he's at least got representatives here right at the final
And
table.
we know Tone, hopefully Tone's tuning in and rooting for his player.
Tone, you better be, and this better be in some of your bars.
You better see it in
That's
there.
right.
The amount of bars, how many bars right now is bar poker? Just I
Like
know
a week, it's about 700 a week that participate.
700 bars in the league.
Yes, in all of
That's nuts, I think. It really is. So there's only 50 states, so there's one by you.
There should be.
What's the furthest one away?
From
anywhere. Is one in Alaska yet?
No, there are groups in Alaska. So
Okay.
if you're watching, Alaska,
Come on board.
We want
welcome,
you.
and it's warm here.
It is. Like, what a time to come to Florida, if you're from Alaska.
Or really any.
Yeah.
To come to Florida. From Alaska.
Right.
So this is my guy. So right here in seat 2, rock song.
He's in right now. He's thinking. We don't know what he's thinking about. Like Stephanie's back here.
What kind of C2 is Nick? What kind of background is he in?
So Nick's also an Eastern Poker Tour player.
Okay.
Nick is actually a dealer at Twin River Valleys out of Rhode Island. And him and his wife, actually, Courtney, are just rock solid poker players. Really. Courtney, in this summer, finished second place at the Bar Poker Open, Las Vegas.
Really?
So Nick's here to beat his wife.
He has to. It's imperative. I live with this. My wife played poker here, and 2 weeks ago she won a charity event. Now she's the best player in the house. So I'm pulling for you, Nick, for all mankind. Take this thing down.
He could be playing for a trophy right now.
It doesn't matter.
$40,000.
Forget the
Way more
$40,000. He has to live with this woman. It's all about, yes, I'm pulling for you, for your integrity as a man. Take it down. So he has to get better in a second, or at least second, and he can pull even.
Yes.
That'd be a good story, too. So we're in the tank here a little bit, Stephanie. So you know how important it is and how if you watch a couple that plays, they can throw ideas off each other and run scenarios by each other as he does take this spot down. So she has the experience. She could talk to him about how the final table might play out, some of the things to do, and throw ideas back and forth, how hands were played or how certain hands should be played. And you see this, and I know this works because if you look at the Mizrahi brothers who were here, they had basically a hotbed. All 3 or 5 of them, or 10 brothers, all they would do is talk poker hands and throw ideas off each other. So Nick and his wife have that where they can talk philosophy. Not everybody
100%.
has that in their life.
Yeah. Oh, you think about that, yeah. Most husband-wife combinations, one of them doesn't play poker, right? So their probably dinner conversation is completely revolved around the hand they won or lost just an hour ago. The fun dynamic, they come to all of our events. I think they've come ever since they've qualified.
Steel sharpens steel, Len. That's what I learned.
That's right. And that's the testament. If you truly want to come to the Bar Poker Open, you are almost guaranteed the ability to play as long as you patronize one of the local leagues enough. Right?
Spend a little time, get involved. You're bound to win something. You're bound to win a token. Worst case, you learn how to play cards, and you'll qualify for those.
So, you know what? Aside from the 2-step process to win the token and to win the seat of the package, the players are also collecting called Super League points. And when you earn these points, you're getting ranked against your peers within just your league. And we invite the top league players as invites. It's not a seat, so you still have to buy the seat, but it allows you to basically be guaranteed the ability, as long as you patronize your league, to participate in every bar.
Okay, so so you can work your way in there by showing participation. Eventually, over time, you earn the right. You won't win a seat, but you win the access to the event, which we had players come in, and we did have some players saying, "Oh, I'd like to play," and we said, "Okay, this is how you have to do it." So now they know the plan on how to be involved in this, and now everybody out there who's listening knows how to be involved.
Yeah.
Look it up. Go to barpokeropen.com. See what bar near you has something. I guarantee at least I know from what I've experienced is that you could probably find if you live in any form of metropolitan area or even an area that's not as populated, you're going to find something within driving distance to go play.
You should.
Not
And if not, give us an email. Let's talk. Start a league.
Yeah, you could start one up your own. Exactly right. It's such a cool concept and philosophy on how this thing it is a true community. It's built on the community.
Speaking of communities,
there's
community days right
for Nick. We're pulling for
guy
you.
we're
Nick.
just
I'm pulling for you. So
Nick on the button, so people aren't going to think he's got much, right? One point where you look like you're stealing.
Could you ask for a better scenario? Small blind, big blind, aces on the
Maybe
button.
better hands from Stephanie
or something. Somebody you might be able to get you could squeeze a call out of Sue.
Maybe.
But I don't know if you want to call it.
No, right?
Suited, right?
Those are one of those hands you don't want to call. One of the few.
I think Stephanie's going to be able to get away with it.
A little more than a 2x blind. Please, someone call.
And this is that scenario where I talk about. This is where you hope somebody has kings.
Right.
So, Seat 4 had a following. They have T-shirts on.
Yes.
With her, like literally, they're wearing T-shirts.
Where's our crowd cam?
We got to get the crowd cam. Maybe we get the crowd cam or bring them over
Rotate
something.
one of those cameras.
Like, maybe bring them around. We could bring them, like literally, it's the most insane thing.
So
She gets away from it.
they have a photo that they made of Steph, right?
Yeah.
So they have a photo that Jimmy Rivers took of her, and they took it through this 3-hour break and put it on T-shirts.
It's pretty. I don't even know how you get something like that done.
That's New York. That's New York got it for you. That's
Is that what you do? Is that the way they work in New York?
No, they're passionate fans, right?
Okay.
New York. I come from the Boston area, so
Okay.
we're also passionate fans. On that side, New York's equally passionate for their people.
They are.
That just folds to Nick. Got a fun hand to try to steal with.
He's got tower sound. Is he the chip leader yet? It's close. It's close. Those pings. So you're familiar with our chips? What do you know?
I am not familiar with the chips. What are the pinks worth?
Pinks are 100,000, I believe. Yep. Pinks
So
are
those
100.
big ones. That's the biggest on the table right now, right?
Yeah. So you start getting into those pinks, you're doing well.
Jack 4, Queen 4. Battle the blinds here. Should be an exhilarating hand. Thank you, Misfits Poker League.
The full poker league, Wayne.
Gar.
Your production
Premier
team.
Island?
Your production team. So I don't know if you haven't seen the intro video for this thing, it was amazing. They literally put it together before our eyes. Like we get the 9 players, and then an hour later they have to produce a full video. Like, okay, here's the introduction video. I don't even know how they.
That's right. We're quick turnarounds around here. And that's it. Yeah, basically that's what that delay allows us to do. The 2 to 3 hours is introduce the players, get a better view of them, have a nice intro. Let people see what they missed out on.
So what are you doing during that time? Take naps or get something to eat?
I tried to go to lunch.
Right. No, not you. Not you
me.
personally. You as if you were a player. Say you were a player. Say you're Nick. What do you do?
Good question. Do you go through the stream and try to see what's
Do
other
you
views?
do that?
Why not?
Why not? It was like that was actually one of the down, in my opinion, the November 9 World Series. That was a terrible idea. Waiting 2.5 months for everybody to pull up and hit.
Yeah.
and all this other stuff.
Or get a coach. People are doing that.
Get a coach,
Yeah.
learn how to play the game. Like I could have probably, if I got there, I probably couldn't, but I would have a better chance. I could get somebody to actually teach me how to play. Give me like,
go in a
okay, I'll give you
complete amateur.
5%. I'll give you 5% of whatever I win. Just show me how to play.
I feel like you could become an absolute poker
Right.
wizard in 4 months, right?
You could.
Like,
If
you
you
go
dedicated all your time, you
Right.
obviously shut
24/7.
everything down. Wait, eat, sleep. I could be physically fit and ready to go.
Yeah. Just work out and study poker.
Right. Get prescription medication, performance, everything. I'd be ready to go.
Johnny. Small blind, big blind again. See, these are the hands that I play too much.
So, yes. The people that win a tournament don't play these hands. And I like those hands.
Yeah.
I don't like them as much at a final table when I'm trying to move up the ladder and make pay jumps, but I do like them.
So right now the big blind, we've got James Boynton also. He's out of Eastern Poker Tour as well. James stopped playing in our bars a little while ago, but he strictly plays our free online league.
Really?
And he won a seat through our free online league.
No lie.
Yeah. He also won $8,000 at Foxwoods 2 weeks ago. So he's doing pretty damn good.
Whoa, how do you run? Nick, I like Nick, he just gets cards.
He's pretty choosy when you get these kind of cards. Nick, just a 2x raise. He's gonna raise, walk with the seats and hands, it looks like. See if they're gonna defend with these hands.
I think the big blind definitely got it.
Small raise.
Helen, she can get away from flop. She can play whatever she wants in my book.
We're gonna see
She's
our
able to
first
get away from
3-bet.
No.
You know the chips better than I do.
Yeah.
That's the call. It looks so much greater
Does
with
look like a lot.
the 10K chips.
No, it's a 350.
Oh wow.
It's coming right over the top.
Look at that. She must have taught her that one. Right out of deep stacks. I love it.
Let's see.
She saw he's been pretty active. He's had hands.
Like, that's the problem. Somebody's active, they're allowed to have hands, and they're allowed to have them multiple times in a row. They're literally allowed to have aces twice in a row.
Yeah, he's only been playing 20 minutes. Unless they have a history before the stream. But why not? She's out of position. Just calling here puts her in a tough spot with the flop coming. Why not show this strike? He made a small raise, gave her that ability to do this 3-bet.
You're saying
Look at him.
this is on him?
I just love the move from her. It's a great move.
Let's see it. Let's see the power move. Nick,
How comfortable do you feel until she
can you come over the top of it?
By the way, I love the stadium seating.
How awesome. The gallery's full. Yeah. So, to give you an idea, Glenn, I haven't seen the gallery this full since the World Series Poker Circuit events, and we didn't have a stream then. But this gallery
This is bar poker.
is full. This is like, I want to hear the chants pretty soon, and like sing national songs and stuff from the other,
So I dropped
from
the ball.
Connecticut, the Connecticut state song. I want to hear it all.
I dropped the ball. I should have told you to have a camera facing outward.
So
this
as
is
soon
the
as-
one poker stream where the crowd is fun to see.
Next BPO, then the next one here, if you so choose. And we're so blessed to have you guys. will have the crowd game. And they'll bring it. They have shirts on,
Oh,
they're
yeah.
drinking, they're on their phones listening to me and you. Like, it's hype.
Yeah. And this is a great.
So Nick got away
setting
from it.
for He did. See what a play.
This guy.
She's just folded.
No, he's. Oh. What's up, Doc?
Man. What's up, Doc?
Now,
Lynn, we haven't
Lynn?
heard from
Lynn?
you.
This is straight Lynn?
Did he really?
No, that's my play.
Oh, you're one of
Limp under
those.
the
Huh?
gun with aces?
Until everyone else limps.
No, yeah, let's go. Let's do that. I'm always weary with the 125, so.
We got Doc did a little min race. So Doc is out of one of the leagues that unfortunately stopped doing bar poker open a little while ago, but he stayed with it.
Okay.
Through
BPO.com.
our online. So Doc's still participating. He's here.
Okay.
Won his seat. I'm assuming is a seat or an invite, and here he is playing in Florida. His largest poker score is $5,000, which is pretty damn good. But he's here, 8 players away from $40,000. Pocket aces on the line. What does he do?
I gotta say, if you're a bar poker, if you're involved in bar poker and you're not qualifying your people to come here, you might be doing it wrong. This is pretty cool. I mean, and I've seen it, and this is the first time we're lucky enough to host it, but it's an event like no other. And you hyped it up, you said how great it is, or whatever, but I can imagine it's actually.
Yeah, right. What was that in day one? So, all right. So now that you've already sold me, Glenn.
Okay. Yeah.
Give me the real number.
Right.
I'm like, no, that's
real. Why? These people come and they do. So get your league involved. Let's grow this thing. Let's blow it out of the water. Because this is too much fun. This is where the next world. The bar poker is going to be where the best players are going to be playing. This is where it happens.
At some point, right? This is grassroots poker.
There's no other way to get involved in the game in such an efficient manner than bar poker.
Yeah, at least not
I mean,
live.
the gallery's hype. We won't know what happened there, but man, they're hype up.
We'll find out.
We'll find out. We'll know.
So everyone knows we are live with you, the audience. We're commentating on the show from 15 minutes ago. So we heard some clapping. You might hear some background noises. That's kind of a tell that something interesting is going to happen in 15 minutes. But it allows us to chat with you online. It allows us to not be in a secure room, hidden behind a closet somewhere.
No, yeah. But you want to be here with the. We want to be with the. I want to be in the gallery. I want to be sitting up there with them. I want the shirt.
How do we get that?
How do I
With
get the
fans in our
shirt? Get us
background?
the shirt.
Yeah.
We'll wear the shirt on screen.
Yeah. I'll get the college football, right? We get all the fans behind us.
Yeah, like
We'll have to
we
work
should
on
do
that.
it. Like game day, we'll do it. Bar poker open day. We'll have everybody behind. We'll just call it right from the stands.
Right.
We should bring them down. Bring down
like
the
it. I
fans.
like
Bring
it.
everybody back here. Let's call this thing. There's those teams I like to play for John. That's simple. Kudos to the felt that you developed here, design. You could have made your logo bigger, but I love the color. You don't want
Less
to take
is
away
more.
From you don't want to take away from the product.
Yeah. That's my flop shot. We're good.
Oh,
It's
that's what it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, look, we just barely see it.
I see it.
A nice thin dealer.
You know those logos look they're great side by side. Just for the record, they
So,
look
you
great
know,
side by side.
Looks great.
Looks
I love the purple color scheme for the Florida. We had a
Doc,
lot of
that's
fun
cool,
making
and I think the inlay on the center, it's almost like shimmery. I don't
Yeah,
know how you do
yeah.
it. That's kind of cool.
It's a gradient.
Is it? Nice.
The design world call it that.
The gradient's amazing.
Yeah, right? $3-2, 8-4. Should be just blind versus blind again.
Man, it's gonna go.
He just out of steam. You want a hand.
But you wear many hats. Your company actually set up the stream, the whole thing. Right?
Yeah.
Remember? This is how you and I met.
Yep.
Say, you have stream gear, and you came in and installed this amazing equipment, and we absolutely couldn't be more thrilled.
Here we are. We gave you guys.
It's amazing.
Was it 2 years? Was that
It's
2
been
years?
almost 2 years. We're
Gave
coming
you
up on
2
2
years
years.
to get great on it. So
then
then
you're
I
like-
get to kick my back and put my
Right.
feet up and be a proud dad.
Like you did a thing. I didn't even know your angle. You're like, we'll teach him how to do it, and then I could just show up and go on there and not have to run the stream.
Yeah, right. I can just-
We had so much
This is
fun.
the first time I've been able to commentate since 2004.
That's amazing.
I mean, I've been able to squeak on there, but definitely never start the show.
And we've had the team here and the employees here, and we did it all organically in-house, and we had everybody put the team together, and what an amazing job.
Yeah.
I mean, it's really come together.
You're not the first
I'll
group
say,
I've trained doing that, but you're one of the few that have successfully continued.
Really?
And it shows testimony to your team how excited they are to be a part
what a
of
great
this.
accomplishment.
Yeah.
Here's what I will say. This is by far the #1 marketing tool for our poker. So for any poker managers out there, you're doing it wrong if you're not doing this. I mean, it's really one of our best. We hear and we have so much content that goes out on a weekly basis. It's absolutely ridiculous. We're thrilled. And here we go. Fill my racks.
Fill my racks.
And they have been. Like,
So you've had the joy of commentating for Phil throughout the day.
Well, during the course of the day, and he was just stacking people. He was just,
I feel like this is not Phil's first final table for BPO either. It isn't. His largest poker score is Bar Poker Open 2018. He won $28,000.
he won in 2018 at Bar Poker Open. He won $28,000. What place is that?
That could be second.
That's insane.
Not bad. So it's funny. As I was saying, I've seen him before. His largest poker score is on this bio.
Look at that league, New York Free Poker. What a great name for a league first. Like, what? Who doesn't want to play someone that's free poker? You don't get free poker everywhere.
It's very like you know what you're getting.
You know what you're getting. There's no question.
Yep.
PBKC gets a little confusing. The Kennel Club, people thought at one point, like, keep your dogs here. You can keep your dogs here now.
I learned that.
So it's but free poker.
Yes.
I mean,
he's a retired computer consultant that cashes for 5 digits every couple years at Bar Poker Open and keeps his hobby alive.
Favorite quote: fundamentally, the marksman aims at himself.
Too deep for me.
We're gonna have to get that a good way.
To unpack that.
We can do clip notes for
Yeah,
that.
we'll have to ask Phil that. If Phil wins, that's going to be my first question.
Phil, what are you saying in your quote?
Here we are. Phil raised to 150, a little under 3x.
Little standard. I have all the chips on a table. Button raise.
Yep. Make people play. Nick gonna do what Ellen did. 3-bet.
No how. Table chatter is really. Usually we hear a lot of table chatter.
Do you?
Yeah, but he's
Not me.
Oh, and he does.
I called it.
Come right over the top.
See, Tone? You're not the only one that can teach your players to 3-bet.
You guys up in Connecticut are
Right.
aggressive.
Like, that's an East Coast mentality, right? That's my
East
pot.
Coast, Northeast Coast. We're on the East Coast too here, but we don't play. Is that a bar poker play or is that
No
a poker
way.
play?
That's a stud play right there.
Takes it down, my guy Nick.
Right. Ellen's looking at him like, oh, I see what you did there. I'm on to you.
Shout out to all the viewers out there.
So
I'm just calling for Tommy Nefsey for the win. Oh wait, so I guess Tommy's out.
Sorry, Tommy didn't make it
Okay.
from California.
Oh, so he's not in. Okay. Everybody's happy for the
He
shout
won.
out.
He won over the summer, so.
New York Free Poker getting a shout out. EPT players. We're talking about
Yes,
it
yes,
now,
Alan. But you're on camera playing poker. We have to talk about it.
You don't want to hear us talk about anything else, actually.
Oh, Jahani. King 10. All in. He's about to be a blind. He doesn't have much more than that. See if he can get through. Oh,
How much?
245.
Oh no.
this is Eastern
Jahani
Poker
versus
Tour.
Jahani.
On Eastern Poker Tour crying right now.
Larry's all in.
Might lose a Johnny here. Nick, that's too long for 10 seconds. Hurry up.
245. All right, both face up, please. All right, I've got king 10. I've got pocket aces.
He's looking for his one time here. It's not gonna happen today. So we're down one Johnny.
Ninth place, just shy of $2,000. $1,893.
Not bad for probably a free entry online. What a great. He walks away with the money, but then also he can show his friends, like, look, check me out.
Yeah.
I know I got 9. This is forever. On the internet.
Re-aired on YouTube forever.
Forever.
We'll never take it down.
Ever. Play well. Play well.
Next pay jump from this point.
We should have sold seats. I'm sorry. We should have sold seating. Like, look at the
Yeah, right.
rail.
VIP
They're
seating.
We have VIP in front with the like the people. Look, something's happening. Oh, we have
Something
to wait.
exciting is
Okay,
gonna happen.
I'm too excited. I'm trying to get ahead of myself. I want to be there.
Right? We want to know what they're excited
Right.
about.
Where are you?
Here we are. We're in our portal with the viewers who are with us.
And the odds and the cards and all the hype over here. So
Right.
we're going to try to emulate the hype that we're seeing over in that section. People are like calling over each other to see what's going on.
Speaking of, my boys are watching me right now, Grayson and Glenn.
Oh, okay.
Hi, boys.
Kids, those are soccer stars.
They are, guys. They are.
Seen that. Seen that.
It's my full-time job. Soccer
I,
dad.
I know
soccer
all
coach.
about that. I used to be football dad, full-time, overtime.
Part-time, 3 business owner.
You know what?
Full-time.
That job pays better than any job in the world. Man.
Oh, yeah. It is really good. It kills me to not be there, but I'm having fun. We have
Ellen with 6-7. Oh, I'm trying to get there the hard way. Unbalanced now.
Sue is in on the button. Ellen's got a straight draw. She checks. She got a. Oh no, she put that out there.
Put it right out there.
There it is, 80K.
Ellen from the deep stacks. Let's go, Ellen.
Yes.
Deep stacks.
Ellen
Okay.
from Deep Stacks.
Nice.
Making
Taking it
Tone
down.
proud of
I
Deep
like
Stacks.
the way Ellen played. Like I won't lie. Like
She knows what she's doing.
she folded that hand earlier, which I would just lose there. I lose the whole tournament. I'm out already.
Right.
Ellen's a better player than I am and will always be because I wouldn't get away from
She
that hand.
hit her bingo card.
Like
on the
literally
turn.
hits her card, and then she ate like.
Yeah.
I'm just terrible at the game.
Yeah.
And this is where you can learn.
You were like, I know
Be
Phil
like-
is overbetting and he's trying to steal this from
Play
me.
like Ellen, please. Cause
Not like Noah.
not like
Ellen.
Noah. Play like Ellen.
That's why Ellen's on the table. We're behind the
That's
table.
why
We're
I'm
behind
better
the
here.
scenes.
Yeah. My career earnings are on this side of the table.
We know our strengths over here. And that's why you won't hear me critique any of our players.
I do, but with the disclaimer where I say
Yes.
I most likely don't know what I'm talking about in any way. So you could just throw it all, discard it all. You literally can. Very few times will I.
But I did stay at Holiday Inn Express.
Exactly.
So Ellen's in here. Just blind, blind. She raises. Jim Boynton.
I got Ellen and Nick playing heads up for the whole thing right now. I literally did.
What is James at right now? Can't have much. His stack,
He's nursing it.
he's got like a blind past the stack, but he's got 7-3. I mean,
What do you do?
You
You
go.
go.
Like, you have to call,
You
right?
have to
You have
call?
like 8
No.
to 1.
So you get 8-1 on a 7-3, or you get to play the next hand because you got to play the next hand.
You're right.
So now you get 2 random cards.
So now you.
Does he have chips?
He has.
He does. He could climb the ladder.
Wait, well,
This
yeah.
would be some kind of story. Sunshine Poker League didn't attend. Shame.
I feel like we had 1 or 2 players at least that RSVP'd.
Okay.
I don't know if they came or not.
No, David, it has been an amazing event, and a lot of. There was some party that went on till like 3 in the morning last night. I can't.
You'll hear
make
if
that.
Carl ends up on the stream.
You'll hear all about it. I didn't.
You'll know
attend
from
that.
his voice. I unfortunately fell asleep before the party. I'm a party pooper. Sorry. So yes, Donnie Sunshine didn't attend the Sunshine State game. Sunshine Poker League. Unfortunately. So Sunshine Poker League is based out of California.
I take offense to that.
Right? You
We're-
should.
Like, we're the Sunshine State, Glenn.
Right.
Like, literally, we're the Sunshine State.
I know. I mean, it's sunny in California, right?
Smoggy Poker League.
Yeah. At least represent in Florida.
Do the high gas prices Poker League. I don't know. I'm not California.
The $100 toll to ship to California. Coming from a poker table builder. Every time I ship to California, it's $100. All right, we got ace. Hey, don't I feel like a fool? He knew he was getting ace king here.
Oh, shows how much we know again.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, I'm gonna get ace king next hand. Let me go ahead and muck the
I got
7-3.
that on hold.
Sorry, Glenn.
Yeah.
He's gonna.
Here we go.
Here we go. Run it out. Ace 9 versus ace king. Loves the spot. Oh, not like this. Don't do him dirty with a chop here. Oh, give him a chop. No. Not that way. Not
Worked
like
so hard to get to
like
that
he
point.
literally folded in 8-1. This game. She's a cruel woman. Like, just a heartbreaker.
3-betting, soul-crushing poker player, this Alan. Well, the good news for Jim is his trip made him $2,688 for tilting. So I think he's pretty psyched.
We're getting. This is where, like,
Things getting excited every level now. The next one after this is almost $4,000.
like, I've seen people work a ladder like this. Again, I'm not good at poker, but like just sit, wait, try to speak up, and slide up, and move up, and hope for action. And I've seen it to where a guy just backs into second place or something.
Right.
For nothing. That's where the money's.
And I feel is it just me, or with big blind ante is that more possible? Because you're not putting in the chips every game.
It is.
Right?
It is, because you're basically waiting for the round to come around. And I know that, that thing took a hold quick, and people took off with that and said, this is what we're going to do. And that's not going anywhere.
Every intelligent poker player I talk to that knows much more about the game than I do say that's not the case. But when I sit down and play, I feel like it has affected game.
It feels like it. It's not.
Mathematically, maybe not.
Not mentally.
Yeah, mentally.
Like,
yeah.
I'm literally antes, please, and I'm like, I'm losing every single hand.
Right.
I'm losing every single
Right.
hand.
Whether you
now
know
I
it's
only have to lose.
1/10. Yeah.
I only have to lose 2 hands around.
Yeah.
An orbit. Otherwise, I'm losing every single hand I'm losing. I'm not good mentally.
Yeah.
I can't. Like games with ante.
And I feel like that's more.
Not to mention the
Coming
hassle
from
of
my-
like who did an ante, like on the operation standpoint. Somebody did an ante. I ante. Go to the film. Go to the camera. Find out who did an ante.
Oh, there's plenty of benefits for it. Check. Here we are.
Uh-oh.
Alan and Jack to maybe draw a little out of Doc. Look her up, right? At least you get something.
Yeah.
Or Doc.
He's putting on Jack Green or something. That's an ace.
Oh.
Sorry. I knew exactly what it is.
Oh. Go. Deep Sex does have some players. I believe they had at least 6 to 8 players. Some of them are in the stands now, cheering on Ellen as she continues to chip up.
We have 3 ladies on the final 7, which is super cool. We right. What's the
had-
percentage of bar poker ladies, gentlemen? Because in our room, it's
much higher.
almost 90-10. 90
Oh,
men,
we're
10
like
women.
60-40 here.
Really?
Yeah.
In league-wide?
Yeah, it's insane. We've had videos on it.
Right, because it's not. That's how open access it is. Where women won't come in and play in the card room because they view it in a certain way, where the rules and the men and whatever. But bar poker opens the doors for all that, and I've seen it here, and I'm like, these women players.
Yeah, just look in the crowd too. Like, how
It's
many
crazy.
girls are watching this play out right now? And poker doesn't have that.
Right,
the poker world.
We do not.
I don't know why. I guess is it? I mean, are these women just supporting their husbands?
No.
To play, or is it? Why do they like bar poker better than the casino poker? Because of what a discrepancy.
Because I think it's the atmosphere of
Yeah.
bar poker, and at PBKC we try to emulate that, where it's a relaxed atmosphere, it's a friendly atmosphere, and I think the bar poker league by far take that atmosphere. It's not cutthroat kind of thing. It's an encouraging thing. People are coming up together. Of course, somebody's got to win, somebody's got to lose. I get that, but everybody's bringing each other up all together. And here's Nick with 9.
Nines. Raised to 175. Keeping right a little over 2 times the big blind. Pretty
So it's like I got all
consistent.
these chips I call. Literally. I have a lot of chips I call.
And this is, Nick's in position. Don't be afraid of having to play someone post flop, right? Make some decisions here. There's king out
This
there.
is where I'm a dumpster fire. Like I get in with 9s and the flop comes with a king, and right away he has a king in my head, and I can't play the hand anymore. I'm out.
What do I do? Damn it! I knew that was coming.
It always comes like I'm literally looking for a 2-5-5-7 flop with like no overcard. Overcard comes. I can't win.
Safest possible.
I can't win now.
It's all right. Nick is fine with it. He put his bet out. Bill called. Bill hit his set.
Another 7. You want to talk? See,
Film a rack.
Film my rack.
Film a rack.
Film a boat.
Yeah. Did he fill a boat? No.
Oh Lord. Oh, now Nick put him on a king. 300K.
He just fell into 300K. Oh, here's 300K. And Nick's got 1 over. You can't put him on a 7, right? He raised.
He can't. He raised. And he can put him on a king, but not when the 7 comes and he doesn't bet.
Hell of a decision if he falls there, but it's got to be a hard one.
I'm so bad. I already called. Like I already convinced myself to call. I'm not gonna be bullied like this.
Did you already fold after you saw the king?
Yeah, but now I'm in this far. Now I call because I made bad decisions.
Yeah.
When I make bad decisions, I like to continue those bad decisions. I like to do that.
Yeah,
There
double down.
we go. Double down. You know what? Let's really see how bad this decision was, and he gets away from it.
Right.
That's my guy.
He was like, "What is Noah gonna do? I'm gonna do the opposite." That's what he did. So Nick keeps his chip lead. Ellen looks like she's. Oh no, this is BPIP.
BPIP. Voluntary. Put money in the pot.
Look at the headers club. So that's Nick's leading in that. Ellen, I mean,
It's
this is
easy to lead when you get 9s, ace, king.
right.
He's a card rack right now.
Is there still a stat? There's like a luck factor stat.
No, is there one? How lucky
A
somebody
long time ago, the developer of this software I was talking about, we had a luck factor,
That should be the
Stat.
number one stat. Who's the luckiest player?
It was very similar to what all these other stats were.
Bring back the luck
Yeah.
box. Bring
You
back
hear
the
that,
luck
Andrew?
factor.
Bring back the luck factor.
Bring it back.
Let's not be
Like
ashamed of it.
nobody cares
It's
about
lucky.
anything. Who's the luckiest person?
Yeah.
Who's got lucky? And then you can use it against somebody. Say, well, they got lucky. Oh.
Yeah, one more red.
Stephanie in.
She hasn't played her hands.
Just
She
in,
wins.
right?
I want one of those
She
t-shirts.
raises.
I want one of those Stephanie t-shirts if she wins.
Yes. Everyone. We should put it online.
We should have it available.
Yes. Stephanie, you have to win.
And we'll market your t-shirt.
We'll talk a marketing licensing deal.
Yeah.
Comes Nick with eights.
You pay to call. He's calling here. At least call.
Is this what he technically wakes up with eights, or does he have eights? The difference between waking up with the cards.
I think it's before you put any money in the pot, including blind.
So that's the waking up.
No, you wake up when you don't have any money in it.
Okay.
You're like, oh,
There they
there's
are.
eights. There's some eights.
Good morning. I get it now.
Doesn't matter. Lifts up the spectacles to make sure she's not.
Check.
All in.
Whoa, she hit it.
No, that's what I said. She lifted up her glasses. She's like, let me see if I got the 9. I did.
Nick's got another one. Let's not skip over Nick. That's close.
Nick wants to count. Nick's been making reads though. Like, I'll say this: if he folds this, he's playing the person. He's not even playing the math or cards or anything. He's literally having soul reads. If he folds it.
What would Noah do here?
No, it's snap calls.
Okay.
Like, because
Glenn would too.
she can't have a deuce. She could maybe have ace 9.
There's no way she have nine. Call.
This would be an awesome lead.
She got. Oh, she got 880,000.
That's a lot. That's a lot of bet.
Just a little. Not a lot of chips. She hasn't been-
Hey, that's my guy. He just mucks it.
And here she made us feel good about it.
No, like they're cheering, but I'm cheering like amazing.
Again,
this guy is playing lights out. I don't care if he wins or not. He's playing absolute lights out.
And this shows you, even though you're playing, bar poker, free poker,
I would put. You can't short sell these people. I would put them up against anybody right now. I put Nick at any table right now, and Ellen, put her at any table.
Right.
Like, put them out there right now. I don't care. I want part of their action.
The negative stigma is just completely unwarranted.
I gotta say, I'm impressed. Like overall play that I've seen from all these times, thoroughly.
Yeah. Yeah. Nick.
Phil comes in with the standard I have all the chips and I'm on the button. Raise.
Yeah. Last time Nick had a lesser hand. Not by much. Queen 10.
Good memory. Like I was on to the next hand. Like I forgot everything that. What are we playing in there? Like I don't remember.
PLO.
Like
how's the guarantee on the 5 p.m.?
And he does again. Now those aren't plays. I don't want to hear bar poker players, whatever. Those aren't plays coming into small blind, getting attacked by the button, and saying I'm not putting up with this stuff, and coming over the top is not a below average play in any way.
No,
it's like
absolutely not.
Did he raise?
Looks like
oh no, just call.
Phil called,
but it looked
he
like
had
a ton of chips.
I mean, had to. Oh, and of course, Phil's getting bailed out, but he has to call if you want to get his hand caught in the cookie jar again. The one card that Nick didn't want to see. Bill wanted to.
It's hard to continue here for me. It's hard to make a hand here. You would have to make a straight play, and it would be devastating straight play for me to play here.
Right.
And he doesn't. Yeah. Don't need it.
It's correct. You make the move, the 3-bet, set it up, and then you have the, you don't get emotionally invested in the game. Correct. Right?
Yeah, I like to defend it to the end. Use all my chips.
Yes, folks, asking about Johnny Kelly. He is in this tournament. We haven't seen him much. It seems like he's been card dead. Because Johnny Kelly did win $16,000 just over the summer in bar poker in Vegas. He's in our 8th seed, it looks like. So he is certainly not a slouch, but it looks like he's been card dead.
You hear the murmur of the crowd?
Oh, yeah.
We didn't have this kind of rail for the surface at the championship.
WSOP doesn't have this sort of.
They
other
don't.
than the main event, they don't have this.
They don't have this. This is great. Next time we're going to do something. We're going to do shots and get a funnel, bigger funnel.
Yeah, maybe the player party should be here.
Right here from the final field.
We need
Look at the
beer
traffic.
stand. We need hot dogs going around. Where's our our vendors?
Our guy, yeah.
Where's our vendor?
Needs like
Cracker Jacks,
signs, signage. Everybody bring a
Mardi
sign.
Gras beats.
Right, whatever.
Forward total.
Stephanie with a lesser ace.
They're chanting. They're chanting for people. Do you I hate that color though.
Yeah, right.
Like, can I just have a ton of chips? And they're like, sir, here are these 4 pink chips. Can you go ahead and fill this rack?
Feels so inadequate now.
Fill this rack, and I'll give you 3 pink chips.
Johnny Kelly's in the hand.
What a great fun.
Start talking about him.
This Ellen's awesome.
Ellen's feel great.
Huh. The first one, the flop comes down
nothing.
Dry. Like, let me just fire out.
Yeah.
Now he has to respond. Put you down.
That's how you play poker there, son.
I should be a poker scout. Like, I saw this line. A couple hands and I could tell. Like, if I could scout NFL players like that or something, wouldn't be here right now. But I could scout these poker players.
You create a poker stable out of our bar poker office. How about that?
That would be cool. Great stable.
Who's out on this stream with a lot of money and wants to give bar poker open $100,000 to create a stable for the WSOP?
Alan and Nick.
For Alan, Nick, who else? Everyone else is a little inactive. Stephanie, you wear shirts.
Right. And Doc for the luck back there. Doc has aces twice already.
Great.
It's the only time he's played.
Wait.
Oh, he couldn't have had aces.
Or could he?
No way.
What happened?
Maybe John's. Somehow his cards got on there.
Wait a second.
What's going on here?
What is this operation? We'll know in a second.
Who's running this production? Sometimes there are misreads.
We haven't had many. Like overall for this whole thing.
Yes.
We went. Oh no. Knocked over Phil.
Fumbled on the play.
Here's muck. We'll never know.
I'm going with you. Everyone folded to Johnny.
Show it.
It had to be ace.
It had to be?
I'm telling you, he just dealt right across.
Okay.
Doc.
No, that's the other time.
This is the first time.
Small big league. Yeah, you got excited. Small mid guys, please.
He did not fold these. We would not. There's nothing in this world that would tell me to fold.
No, there's a misread, Andres.
So there's the payouts. We paid out $1,800 and $2,600. First place is getting $40,000. Most likely for paying nothing.
See how this dealer, you don't see it now, but he actually,
He skimmed them across.
He skimmed right across.
Don't skim them across, Rhino.
Todd, you and Johnny Kelly, it's like you chopped the entire poker winnings in Vegas. That's what you're saying? So where are you now? I think you guys did pretty good, right?
Raise.
Why not? Ellen, you monster. Every player is going to have nightmares with Ellen in it.
What would I would ask? That's the next time I'm gonna play. I'm gonna ask myself, what would Ellen do? What would Ellen do?
That's right. Not what would Noah do.
Not what Noah. Don't do what Noah. Don't be Noah. Don't be Noah.
Johnny Kelly. Thinking to look her up. Much less hands.
I want to look her up. You got to be aware of that also. You can look up certain people. You look them up and then they check you and you pick it off. But she hasn't shown that she's taken anybody's stuff. So you look her up and she's going to fire another one, and you either got to look her up again or eventually you're just going to get punished.
Yeah. And he's got, he's still got 1.5 million chips. Lines are 400, 800, 40,000, 80,000. So he doesn't have to, he's not in a rush to do anything. He's not in a comfortable place to make a play back at her either. So, yeah.
Raise. 225.
Go, Phil. Phil Marak.
Yep, Phil Marak.
My favorite poker nickname.
Why not?
Yeah.
We've coined a lot of, that's the fun part of the stream, we get players on here, coin them. A fun story is, his Rocky is here, the grinder. He's playing the event. He's punishing the table. Punishing the table. Every time he came around him, doing his thing to grind. Fully grinding the table. And there was another young gentleman at the table who was, every time somebody came over the top, he would pull. Every single time. So we had the grinder and the grinded.
Yeah.
So his nickname went up to the grinded. Yeah. Then somebody over the rail started shouting like they weren't happy with the nickname, so we canceled.
You got canceled?
I got canceled. The crowd's like, don't call my nephew the grinder. I was like, okay. So it was just, we're having a little fun.
Trying to have a good time.
We're trying to have a good time. Not at his expense. It could have been me. I might get grinded. We had the grinder and the grinded.
Yes.
Or the grindee. That's what it is.
Yes. There's a grinder, there is a grinded, right?
There has to be. Otherwise, it's not grinded.
Yeah.
Ellen's like, Miss Grinder. Yeah, right now.
Cool. Yeah.
He's just hopping in. Let's see if
All in, guys.
people.
Here it is. All in for less.
Doc.
210 total.
Doc's got 210 total. Dude's. It's like, Phil, is he going to join us with it?
Triple up be nice. Yeah, I want everybody in here.
Phil has 4.6 million. He's 210,000.
You might call. You may call.
What the hell? Nope.
I don't believe.
Don't do what a lot of Noah would do.
You just call. You call, and you check it out. You don't say your Bill, but you call,
unsaid word.
and you do the old check, check, and you nod and you look over at them.
Yep.
Yeah.
Right.
And then on the end, somebody always bets.
Yeah.
Like, okay, you missed the memo.
He
You have to have a foul.
He would have hit, I think. I think he would have hit.
See?
Just saying.
Yeah. Oh no. Got him.
Niner.
You
Welcome
got
back,
there.
Doc.
Ooh, okay.
Back.
What hand was
I feel like he had a 7.
he didn't have a 6, right? Because he could have cost himself $2,000.
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
Another day.
Maybe the
tell him,
chat
Doc.
can rewind it and let us know what Phil folded there.
My fair share of bad hands. Now y'all got away.
Doc, you played 2-8. He's got aces twice.
Right.
Can you get any action? Still?
You can't afford to have action now.
Yeah. So 7th place. Next one out is short of $4,000, $38.94.
That's not shabby.
Right.
But he, as a player, you don't want that badly. You don't want it like in the worst way. Any other day, you'd be like, hey, you want $4,000? And you're like, yeah, sign me up today. Now,
today you see 40,000.
You don't
All you
anything,
see.
and there's everything is a disappointment the whole way unless you win the whole thing. It is. I felt that. Have you ever felt that before?
Oh, yeah. Not always.
Always. I feel it.
The 3 tournaments I played in the last 3
Right.
years,
Yeah.
one of them I came close.
Yeah.
And then if you outlast that, you make it to 5,500. So that's a pretty big jump from there. Especially when, most of the people on our stream are playing for, bar tab nightly tokens.
Yeah, this is a little
and
stakes are a
yeah.
little bit higher.
Yeah. This is a big jump. Here we are, Nick. Stephanie with a raise.
I want Nick's cards and I want to play like Ellen. That's what I want in my life.
Yeah.
Not
I
that
like
Nick's,
that daily.
Nick's not playing bad, but I like that.
Right, but he's had to play great to avoid bad situations.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
'Cause he's been the second best a couple times.
He's
correctly.
playing great and he's not reaping benefits at Ellen.
Yeah.
Frankly.
Yeah.
It's just not coming down correct. But she's also creating her own luck in a lot of spots too.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you for the chat, Jack 2. I was way off. He did not have a 7.
All right.
Yes.
Twitch chat. I love how we can see all the chat. So anyone from anywhere,
YouTube,
we can see your
Facebook,
chat. This is on 4 channels right now. So if it looks like you don't have a lot of viewers on one channel, we're on 4 right now. So probably 300 to 400
at least
some
4
current
or
viewers
5
right now through all these channels.
And
Because you all like to view in different areas.
And the replay is going to get
Yeah.
there's tens of thousands of views. People are going to want to see this. See what they missed
Yeah, we
out.
had, I think, one of our biggest was at 300 and something thousand in the re-airs. Who went all? Not Hanson. Sorry, folks. Doc did. 500.
Doc has one playing his arsenal right now. He has to. He wakes up with another bad ace, but it's time. Nick wakes up. That's correct. He hasn't made. He hasn't made one bad decision, which is what your goal when you're playing,
Right.
You can't control the cards and how the cards come down.
Yeah.
The only thing you can control is the decisions you make. Make the right decisions, and he's made them all.
Yeah. That's all you can ask yourself. Yes, No Limit New York is in the house, represented at the final table. Also very well represented in day 2. I know they had at least 5 or 6 players in day 2 alone. And here we are. You see Stephanie, 4th seat, representing.
Got one granddaughter that loves poker.
Things are going, I can
I've got one granddaughter that loves poker. She watches me play anytime I play it online.
Raise 225.
She tells me if it's a good hand, she'll sit back with me in my office.
I'm sure you guys are sick of hearing just me, the amateur commentator. I'm
We're gonna bring
usually
in, we're
the
gonna bring in Big Gun
producer.
Glenn, I had an amazing time. I've got to run. I got to go paperwork and all, the fun stuff. In fact, this is the fun stuff.
Yeah,
I got
this
to
is
do
the fun stuff.
not so fun stuff.
Yeah.
And don't come looking for me if I'm hanging out in the gallery and I'm like partying with the gallery. I might have the shirt on.
I hope
Like,
so.
That would
I
be
hope
awesome.
you have the Stephanie shirt
I'm gonna
on.
get the Steph shirt. I'm gonna go sit with the gallery. I'm gonna have a little bit of fun. We're gonna get Griffin
Get some Jello
here.
shots going.
We should do that. Maybe I'll buy a round of shots for the. Listen to that. Like, we're over here. The party's over there, Glenn.
It is.
Forget
We're
their
stuck
Boxy's rooftop
we are
or
stuck
whatever it
living
is.
in the past here.
Yeah, well, I want to be in the present. So, look at big Griffin here. He's coming in here.
Yeah, so Stephanie's really thinking here.
Glenn, thank you again.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate you, your group, these people, the funnest people in poker right here, the Bar Poker League, by far the funnest people in poker. I'm going to excuse myself. You're going to take it home with a couple of these other guys and get some new voices in here so we get some fresh opinions. I'm going to watch this last hand here. So, Sue.
Sue's all in.
Ace four
Ace
Sue.
four in.
Phil Marax.
Phil Marax. Can she break Phil's winning streak?
Not like that.
She can't.
Phil Marax. This guy.
God.
I want what he has.
Yeah.
Glenn, thank you again. Griff's coming on. I will see you again tomorrow. I believe we have the stream of the 50K guarantee.
Yes.
Which you can still get in, and it's an overlay right now.
How
So
bad's the overlay? Do I need to go fire a 10
yeah, I'm going to go
bullets?
call my boss,
Yeah.
and I'm going to let you guys carry it
All
on. Thanks,
right.
Glenn.
Thank you. All right, so everyone knows that is Noah Carbone. He is the assistant general manager of the entire track. And I think one of the testimonies we can say about our time here at the Kennel Club is that all the way to the top, they appreciate every person here to the point where he's here on the screen, fully enjoying himself. They couldn't have treated us with more hospitality through these past 4 days. Players got free drinks, free buffets. They got special buffets here for $10. Stuff that you typically don't see. You maybe get the big casino experience when we're at the big casinos, but the feel here is that you are, really amongst family when you're here. Which to us doing bar poker, this feels like a very relevant and nice experience for everybody. And here is Mr. Andrew Griffith joining me.
Hello, hello, hello. This has been a very exciting tournament. Sitting from the outside, coming in now here into the booth. There is a pretty large rail here at the Kennel Club. We have tiered seating, and the seating is filled all the way up, looking down as people are cheering on their friends here at the table. And I'm sure maybe you hear some noise in the background as they're cheering for their league representatives, whoever's sitting there. This has been so fun on both sides of it.
Yeah, ultimately that's why I think no one want to get out of here. I want to go party with the rail. Steph here is thinking. We've got Doc who raised. Doc, just give you a little history of Doc, is really not raised with anything less than aces.
Oh, yeah. Tight is right.
Yeah, so Stephanie certainly has a lot to think about. She's fine with it. She's like, you can't have aces every time.
Well, it is interesting right now jumping into to watch this, because as we're watching from the rail, we don't see the graphics, we don't see the cards, we just see the excitement of the players playing hand, and with everyone right behind cheering what's going on. A lot of them are on their phones. They are looking at the stream, the delayed feed. So as I'm now here looking at the booth and looking at the cards. This game is so easy when you can see the cards.
Yeah, right? It's so easy to comment on what they're doing, and we know exactly what everyone has.
Actually, one of the ones I saw earlier was Nick folding those pocket eights when the 9 hit the board, and was able to get away from it. He tanked for a little bit, but in the crowd you can't see what's going on. But when you look at it, it was an incredible fold.
Oh yeah,
and it sounds like he's been doing that pretty regularly.
2 great folds. Yeah. Me and Noah both seen the cards would have called. Admittedly.
It's a nice flop for Stephanie. She's got open-ended against a mid pair and another mid pair and ace kicker. So we'll probably see some chips coming in on this hand.
Another person's playing an absolute prize with Ellen.
Yeah, yeah. She got rid of mid pair there. She was out kicked. Great draw. Stephanie with gloves.
Doc, you hit. Stephanie shows aggressive work here. Did she have an open under?
Yeah, she was open. Yeah. So yeah, I think that bottom end of the king out there. But either way, it was. Doc's got to be looking at risk reward. I don't. As I'm just jumping in, I don't see the chip stacks at the moment. But is he protecting the short stack, or is he?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, he's been down at 15 pretty much for a while, and I think because he hasn't been able to really monetize the big hands he's had because he's been so short.
These are yours.
It is interesting seeing Phil Hoff here as we're talking about him winning, boatload of money, and he's here playing for some more. So it's not his first live stream, and Nick as well. Being able to watch, his better half on live stream.
So he said he has to get second or better just to be able to
bragging
respect
right
himself at home.
Yeah. I wish him luck.
It's gonna be tough when your significant other's a better poker player.
I know all about that. So that's one of my favorite stories with my wife and myself. And
she's the better poker player.
She's absolutely the better poker player, and she'll tell you. I do want to actually, if I have a second, say hello to them. They are at home celebrating my stepdaughter's early birthday. She turns 20 tomorrow, and she's going back to college. So I'm actually, because I'm down here in West Palm, I'm going to miss her, but I'm going to make it up to her when I get back home.
Say hello as well.
That is Isabella's birthday tomorrow, and to my daughter Amelia, who cannot wait to hear Dad on YouTube.
Good.
YouTube is life.
That's right.
And now Daddy's on it.
Johnny folds. Phil wins again. Phil Marak is his nickname. Noah's had the pleasure of having Phil to stream apparently like almost all day, and he's been killing it all day. And he's continuing that trend.
Keep an eye on, here we go, we're looking at short stack Doc with 5 bigs. Yes, it is a situation where, as he is currently the small blind, this is going to
big blind. He just lost. What happened? Yeah, he's a big blind. Big blind and big blind Andy. So I'm assuming he's got a 500. He had 700. Now he's got 5.
Oh, the Philly commentator is from outside of Philadelphia. I'm near Parks Casino, outside of Willow Grove, Pennsylvania. For those who don't know me, my name is Andrew Griffith. I own River Chasers Poker Tour, and I am a co-founder of the Bar Poker Open with Glenn. And this has been many years in the making, and we are super excited to see this keep continuing. From the first, for those who don't know, the first tournament championship that we ever hosted was a $40,000 prize pool. Today we're giving away $40,000 for first place. So it's come a long way, and we look forward to it. If you are part of the bar poker world, reach out to us. We have open arms, and we'd love to talk to you.
Yeah. And we've got about 6-7 months till Vegas.
That's right, yeah. This is, besides the pandemic, this is going to be the longest qualifying to get to the next championship.
This would feel like a very long time. That should feel pretty good. Aside from that 2-year hiatus, which did not feel very good. Look forward to having a little break till June-ish. Sure have, Todd.
Yep.
And Todd's one of our OGs.
Not much going on in the last couple hands here. Holding around, and I wonder if this is a situation where the players are also looking at Doc's chip stack. And we got an all in.
All in for Doc.
Were they waiting for the short stack to be vulnerable and make a move on them?
In the tough part, when you're this low in chips, is King Queen, you can't feel good. You can't feel good with any hand. No. Because, like you see here, still only. Oh, wow. He got a fold.
The only time I get to
Under 500,000 to call, and he decides not to try and double him up.
That is the first
save some
pot
chips.
Phil Marak
has folded,
has lost.
Oh,
He's been straight. your first one. Todd, you live in Maine? Sure. We'd love to bring it to Maine.
Who's from Nashville out there?
All right, Nashville crowd cheering on Doc. Mr. Doc Flournoy, Durwood Flournoy. Durwood's been playing with us online strictly because unfortunately his league did not continue the Bar Poker Open, but Doc loved what we're doing so much that he's still playing. He's participating with us strictly online, and here he is in Florida, 7 people away from $40,000. He's already got locked up.
And
$3,800.
And I have a question. If you know the answer, I'm not sure if you do. Was he invited in? Did he win a seat in, or did he have a full package?
Great answer to quickly give you, but I don't have it.
Got it.
Actually, no, we do know because he won a full package.
Okay.
Doc won a full package just because he was one of the white cards we had to change.
Oh, okay. All right.
So he is won a full package here. Full package is 5-night stay at the Embassy Suites, which is less than a mile away. Griff walked there every morning.
Beautiful, beautiful water.
And the entire he was here with he got his travel expenses paid for once he sat down and registered. And here he is again, playing for $40,000 first place. Phil's turn with some fun two connectors. I always get myself in trouble with.
Stuff raised it up to 300. 3x. Candid. Good position. Let's get some blinds and annies.
Steph,
keep them honest.
Stephanie jersey is going to go off the shelves. BarPokerOpen.com and hot cakes. Stephanie's climbing up the ladder board. Leaderboard.
Climbing the ladder? On the
climbing the ladder board.
You can trademark that.
Yeah.
A couple of low aces here for each of them.
Bill Marak, why not?
This game's easy. Yeah. Wake up the
Raise 200,000.
All right. So here's a little story. Every time he's raising the button, Nick is 3-bet him.
Okay.
Every time Nick is a better hand than 9-6. So let's see. Yep. Hey, you know.
And did he get away? Like did he?
Nick won
three
it.
bets?
Okay.
For those of you who don't know about that, 7 deuce.
It's not a hand you should take that long thing.
I wonder if he was trying to.
No side.
Am I bluffing? Am I gonna make a move with the hammer?
This is the VPIP, voluntary. Someone on the chat tell me what VPIP means. It means they're playing a lot of hands. Voluntarily in the pot. Aggression frequency. How many times they're raising. Ellen.
Fucking hell.
Right there.
Flexing some muscles.
Kill it. She really has.
Now, can I ask? Is it cards determining that, or is she doing it?
She's doing that.
She's
But
raising
she's
a good
doing
card,
that
right?
because of the cards. That's kind of the
yeah.
When this software first came out about 14 years ago, they had a stat called Luck Factor. Okay. I haven't seen it on here since, but it was always very close to all these other stats, including winning the tournament. But I would love to see it back again. There you go. Thank you, Joey Bitcoin.
Stuff raising from the small blind, 3 jack off.
300.
We currently have 4 leagues remaining out of 5 that were represented on this final table. And despite No Limit Poker Tour no longer being here, he had the curse that Eastern Poker Tour had a few years ago, where he had players out basically all the way from 19th to 11th. Which, as a league owner, it's frustrating, but it also means the players did great. So it's
it's a lot of people cashing in day 2.
It's a little bit of luck for us as league owners to see our players at the round table. Thrilled to see multiple players at the final table.
Let's take down that step. Look, I remember year 2 Bar Poker Open was an exciting time in Atlantic City with my player Fritz Barnes taking down the trophy. It was a super exciting time. He was so excited he moved out of the state and left me and joined another league. And Fritz, we miss you and love you, brother.
So exciting to join a whole other league. And was it River Chasers heads up? Because you had another player.
Yeah, we did well that year.
Yeah.
We were. Yeah, it was. If I'm not mistaken, it might have been Ron finished second from New Jersey.
And then the player that was a fan of Joe Ingram. I just remember he made him great twice.
Yeah, he got unlucky. He took a bad beat.
He was a good player.
Yeah. Yeah, it is, and as to what you were saying about the leagues, obviously we have no control how the tables are going to play out and which players are going to be sat anywhere. I mean, and this is as heartfelt it is to have a league representative at your table representing you, wearing your shirt, screaming out your league name. It's still an individual event. Every single one of these people are playing for themselves, even though they're all part of leagues. Whether it's an online league, a live league with us, they're still playing for themselves. And certain times you run good. River Chasers had multiple players at a final table. Eastern Poker had multiple players. No Limit. It's gone around to most of the leagues having some good runs with some deep fields. And again, it's all luck. It's just how they play that day, how the cards felt, and where they happen to hail from.
And just because the field is dominated by one league or the other doesn't mean they're necessarily going to. Sure. We've had leagues with 4 players in attendance winning the whole thing.
They're not championship. Yeah, it's like I said, it's still individual at the end of the day.
Nick raised for $230,000. Definitely.
Flips out of the way. Tony makes the move. Double fist it all in. Nick, 1.1 million almost 900,000.
If you could see the cards would you call it the ace?
He's got 10 big blinds. If he's got a million chips, give or take. If that's his chip stack on the left, he's got 1-1. I mean, that's most of his chips to call, so it's his tournament life here.
You do it.
If you play your tournament life,
edge.
yeah.
It was a chat thing.
Yeah.
They've helped me. They told us how what we get to be. Thank you, chat.
I wish there was a program you could just plug in this information and give you an answer.
Tremendous technology. Hey, the move worked. It's welcome back to the game, Johnny. Johnny is not a weak player at all. Yep, he's a very strong player. He finished final table just over the summer. At Eastern Poker Tour, he's won a few tournaments, large tournaments, so he knows what he's doing. Been quiet here because he's been card dead, but as you can see, he's not afraid of making moves.
Right. Yeah, and you're at 6 people for the championship here. You're not going to just get blinded out. I don't think anyone here is in that level where they're just going to let the blinds keep going and their chips keep dwindling without trying to make a stand.
No, and I've watched a lot of streams in the 18 years I've been doing this. And this table is really showing progression I don't typically see of our tournaments. These guys are playing.
Yeah,
They want to play.
and I haven't, in my playing experience, not watching live streams or doing live streams like this. Yeah, there you go.
There you go, Doc.
Pause for a minute.
Johnny folds an easy hand to fold. Queen Jack for Doc. He's just, if he's got a decent hand, he knows he's got to make it.
Yep. Yeah, especially with the big blind Annie, and he was perfect spot on the button to do it. Take those blinds and Annies back that he just paid, gives him another orbit to find some better cards or a better position to try and make some chips, double up and triple up here.
Yep. Despite no antes being in play, just a big blind Annie that's still going to come around every 7 times here, and that hurts. So you need a win. You really need a win. Probably hand and orbit.
Yep. No, I haven't seen loose balls. Even from the deep stacks that have the chips to typically do that, try and catch someone to bust. So far, it's a very strategically well played around the board.
From my amateur eyes, this has been an incredibly well played final table.
Yeah, and that's seeing the cards.
And
they haven't been, and they're
haven't.
playing it. Yeah, yeah. Maybe that's the reason they're sitting there.
Right. Yep.
Raised by Steph, King 10 off suit.
Steph also not afraid to play. She's playing.
Yeah. The 400. King Jack suited. Getting a discount. He's in the big for 100. He's also in the big blind Andy for 100. We raise all in.
Just calling theirs weak, so.
Yeah, they already do his call was 25% of your stack, or 20% of your stack about. You're gonna put your chips in.
So easy to
give them a chance to fold, right? Yeah,
say that's the right call.
Yep.
Right fold or raise.
Yeah. Well, even if you go back to the same hand that we just talked about with the A6, she easily could have just a loose ace, and he's putting her to the test. Gonna keep her honest.
I would not say a raise is too small there. She found out all the information she needs to know. Lines are big, stacks are not at this point. So I think this is all the information she was going to find out. She can get away from it without losing more. That's
nice bet, nice raise.
Raise too big, you're stuck.
Nick gets back some of those chips that he just moved across the table.
All right, expand club. Being heard from.
So, actually, one thing I did mention is that it was a quiet final table. Now they're talking, having a laugh.
Yeah.
But I think over the 12 championship events, it's been 50-50. There have been ghost town final tables where everybody is in the tank and they are thinking, and then it has been another round of beers for the table. Let's do this. So every season has its own attitude here.
True. We don't have James Boynton, my Budweiser slinging friend out of Massachusetts, was, but no one's really drinking today. We've seen final tables where people have been drinking.
They play bar poker. They come to a bar poker open championship. They enjoyed the bar.
Yeah. Some of us enjoyed the bar late last night.
Yeah, the player party was good time. I was part of the charity series of poker event. I was helping wrap that up last night, so I attended the gathering a little bit later than everybody else. But from the photos that from there ahead of time, they looked bumping. It was packed.
Yeah. What a great time the charity series of poker game was on Sunday. We had 140 players participate in the game. We raised over $10,000 for the charity, and it was a good time. Players got free drinks with their entry, free buffet, and it was a great precursor to the after party at Roxy's right on Clematis Street. So it was a great day. A lot of these guys, stayed home, had an early curfew, but the other 90% of us that weren't as lucky to make it to day 2 had a blast. Phil. Right? Sounded like I heard Phil. I heard a raise at 250. So sounded like Doc saying raise, but maybe it was. That had to have been Phil. Oh no! Wait. Yeah, no, it had to be. Yeah. Unless that's the big one. Yep. So Phil did not call 100. He raised. Fortunately, this is 15 minutes old, so it's not changing. Lots of love from Pip, Premier Island Poker in the chat. Rooting on Phil. So we've got the button on Stephanie. We've got Doc is the first to act. Doc on Tennessee. All right, Ellen with her hand. Give you some bios, Griff, in case you hogging them all. All right. Flat call by Stephanie, called 100,000. Ellen has ace king in the small blind. Johnny to her left, queen 10 off. Ellen's making a decision. How much to raise?
$325,000.
Wasn't gonna get sneaky, wasn't gonna limp in. It's so easy to say you really shouldn't be calling, but it's also hard to do it, right? Have the courage to go in and raise, do the proper, make the proper decision. I feel a lot of people know what they're supposed to do, but don't do it out of fear. Fear of losing. Right. Stephanie Lincoln with 100,000. 225. She wants to call. 1.5 million behind her. 9 off. Not terribly far behind any major hand except big pocket pairs. She was not sharing the queen with anybody, but she is not. Makes a call. This is what I talked about. Probably the first this one, but I think it's mathematically going to get some action here.
Heads up, guys.
That's the edge. Looking on the button to get you in a little trouble. Find out. What can help her? Alright, flop comes out. 5, 6, 7. Misses everybody.
Bet 475,000.
I'm not slowing down. Doesn't need the 5, 6, 7 help. Ellen out of St. Louis, Missouri. Deep Stacks Poker League. Playing against Stephanie out of New York. Nice variety of leagues here at this final table. We have 5 start. We've got 4 left. And Ellen just put third, give or take. Oh, half. Sorry. Oh, look at that. 60% of their starters. Yeah, I mean, even if it's Stephanie, she can't call. Yeah, it's half. Third of her stack queen high, can she? Counting. She count on an 8.
Yes,
That's it. Get away. It was worth a shot. It was worth a shot. Cross turn.
Right, those chancer. We'll learn about those in 15 minutes. Ellen takes another one down. Ellen was quieted down a little bit in the last 30 minutes or so, but has been killing it earlier. See, Doc has the most hands that went to showdown because Doc is all in or full. And he's gotten the calls.
Does that
Fortunately,
count as
his
showdown?
back isn't going. It does here.
All right.
Showdown, turn, and river, all at once.
On the way, Nick. It was an 8-3. I get creative.
So I'm an outcast.
Can create nice amount of stuff.
Raise 350,000.
Johnny Kelly.
Yeah.
Yeah, Johnny Kelly. Griffin's just looking at the bio. In our, it's our 8th seat. The highest cash, $16,000. He won the Bar Poker in Las Vegas.
Joelle.
Quiet here, but still got a decent stack. Keeping himself out of trouble.
Changing out dealer for a moment.
Thanks, Brent. No. Stick to the rules. Congratulations.
Well, we got a quick second. Tell me about the weather.
40,000 for first
Beautiful.
place.
Absolutely beautiful here. We got a little scare in the beginning, right? The first hurricane in 10 years in November decided to bless us with its presence up until Wednesday early morning. So we were on edge up until that point. And then after that point, I got a nice text message from the staff at the Kennel Club with a double rainbow and said, "We're on."
Yes.
So we shared that with the rest of our group, and here we are.
Yeah, you do everything you can to plan ahead, and you think about it. Obviously, Mother Nature has its own thing in mind.
Cocktail 67, please.
Attaboy, cocktails.
It is. But it's still a cocktail. Send it. Alright, Ellen King Jack suited.
Raise.
C's, raises it up. Cards are traded. Dimes, Hockey Jack's under the diamond. King 6 of it's like we're playing a game of spades here. But yeah, the weather after my flight landed about 4 to 5 hours after the airport had reopened. I was lucky. I know that I was lucky that my flight didn't like that.
Ace of Diamonds accident. A better one, I hope.
Yeah, you were lucky. I had 3 flights booked to come out here because we knew we had to be here.
You want it?
So I had one for Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. We canceled them as we ended up on the Thursday night one, so I canceled Friday. So I knew I was getting here.
Raise 300,000.
Raise up from Phil to 9. He hasn't played a hand in a while. I think unfortunately running cold right now with some cards. 7-3, 8-3. There's nothing playable that you can defeat with.
Nope. Frustrating cold for him. Yep. But move on.
It was a better one?
But then again, we have to get some big BPO winners here at the final table once again.
You're the big blind, please. Yes, please.
You really haven't lost anyone. for quite some time. Typically our final tables will go about 2 to 3 hours. And I think because of so much anticipation.
All in.
Oh, let's find out why this happened. Doc ace 9.
5:30.
He's been the one move champ based on his chip stack.
Yeah, you got no other choice.
So great hand with what he's got, short-handed. Through.
Pulls the blinds and antes back in, gives himself another orbit.
Hey, sometimes when you don't have any other moves,
yeah.
you can't keep yourself in trouble.
Yeah, the game is pretty easy at this point. It's an on-off switch.
Yeah.
It's in or out. There's no play left in that short stack. And that's, if you play the game, we've all been there.
Talk to production about our Foggy, Cameron, Donnie.
Give him some credit. A hurricane just rolled through here a week ago. Like, maybe it's a little steamy.
Yeah,
Just fogged up
could
the
be.
land.
Yeah. Could be. Get humid.
Tissue. Just wipe it off.
All in.
All in from Stephanie.
Jams with jacks.
She didn't have to do much. Nice hand.
Beautiful, 9-5. It looks like this, the game just plays itself.
Trying to get either Carl or Jimmy down here to take my spot. So you guys can get sick of me. Text them both. See who's the
Raise 250,000.
Hi, Franny, Phil Hoff's wife. Shout out to you. You need to start calling your husband Phil Marak. From this point forward. You haven't noticed it's his new nickname?
Get a custom card protector right there. He's
right.
right. Here it is.
Yeah, we need a t-shirt for the next BPO.
It was 250. 400 is fine. Thank you. 400.
That's what they called me up for. Still doing that?
All right, a 3-bet by Steph with ace-10 suited. This one's around. Yep, it says 3-bet for 400. Yeah. Phil
Not
raised.
the 2014 Bar Poker Open.
Yeah. Phil raised. Steph re-raised. Comes back around to Phil. I think he just has to call. I don't think he has the cards enough to 4-bet.
Heads up.
And his only other move there would have been an over-bet. And I think Steph might have called. There we are. Jack 8-9 rainbow.
You think after all that action pre-flop,
This is everybody. I mean,
fucking check.
mentally,
Bet 400,000.
if it misses you, you think it hit your opponent.
She's got to go with this strength, right?
Yeah. She was the aggressor. She can't.
That a girl. I think that's why I heard her people cheering
The
about it.
15-minute clap.
Yep. Good move. I mean, great move.
We need to get an egg timer over here.
She didn't have an extremely strong hand, but she played it strong.
Yeah, and got some chips out of it. Yeah, she had the best hand the whole way. Got some chips out of it, and you got it from the person who was okay. Really, they could really give it. I mean, Ellen had some as well in order to do it, but you got chips from the big stack, so that's more ammo if you're looking at it as a chip battle against the short stack. That's more ammo against them. So you may be able to call off a little bit looser if they have to make an all-in move when they're, with the 3-4 big blind level. Nick kind of seeing the best hand he's seen in a while. Gets away from it.
Still not good enough to get involved.
Nope. Pocket sevens first.
Raise.
On the button.
Last three.
$375,000.
75. That aggressive. Could also look like a steal if you wake up something mediocre in the blinds. Could look like she's trying to steal from the button, but she actually had it here. Takes it down.
Yeah, we've seen that a few times where players have been waking up with monsters on the button. And it just always looks fishy. You can get a good hand on any position.
Yep.
My analysis. Take that off.
You can get anything, man.
That's right. You're going to take anything out of this stream. Let it do that.
Cocktail 67, please.
Go. I don't know if they ever got it the first time. No. First round too. We're going for shot rounds? Maybe no one got the jello shots. Promise.
Raise. 250,000 raise.
Raise to 250 from Stephanie.
Oh, no, I'm not.
Anybody else need anything?
And big blind, suited ace king. Now it's the question. Your position.
Thank you.
It's a little over 3x. Do you just call? Do you
Raise
or re-raise?
600,000.
He decides to show strength. 3-bet, re-raise.
She calls here. She thinks she's making moves. She's at least got the position on them.
They both have the chips. I mean, they that's maybe else. There's maybe one person filling the chips right now. But I don't think that's part of the decision process. If you think she's being bullied or she can play a loose ace.
Count. What do I have when I get rid of it? When I get involved here?
And he does, he is on the button, so he is in the position to do that. Oh, sorry, he's in the big one. Holds away. Proper hand, good hand.
These are moves we rarely see at a final table. I mean, maybe it's the stacks being a little higher, lines being lower compared to the stack bench. We typically see at the final tables at the bottom of the open. A lot of 3-bets and a lot of that has been working.
Yeah, not a lot of hands going to showdown here. Being played out in flop, turn, river, bet, raise, re-raise. It seems to that seems to be the end of
50,
it.
100, 100 are the blinds.
Yeah.
Raise, re-raise, and then maybe a call. Somebody hits or somebody misses, but somebody makes the bet, and that's it. There hasn't been a call and a re-raise at the turn.
Raise
Nothing at the
375,000.
river now.
No,
Very,
only
very
Doc,
short
because
game.
Doc said nowhere to move.
Yeah.
So he's getting the call based on his chip stack.
Yeah, and maybe he's just treading water, as he needs to do right now until he can find the right position to get some chips in there. But he has been able to steal an orbit of blinds and antes, I think once every 6 or 7 hands.
Looks like he's got 6. 54.84 for 6th place. $5,484 for 9,000. Those are jumping nearly 2,000.
Heads up.
These players are getting a little more comfortable in the amount of money they're already guaranteed.
If you're listening to the stream live, or if you're listening to this later down the road, make sure you check out Bar Poker Open.
Thank you.
All of our socials Facebook, Twitter, Insta, the YouTube. Go back and check out some of our previous Tables Thurs.
Is this our 12th bar poker?
This is 12, if I can count on my toes. No. No. 13. Lucky 13. Lucky number 13. Yes. What was it? I guess fall of 2019, pre-pandemic, was our 10th at the Borgata.
Correct.
And we've done back-to-back Vegas, October 21, June 22, and now here,
Raised
West Palm.
$275,000.
275,000, you can hear. Now it's raised. Ellen, ace, 9 offsuit. But now I cannot count my toes. But yeah, 13th event.
And the 13th event is, I believe, the largest fall or East Coast bar poker opening. Close to it. That we've had short turnaround. And
Please
our
play
third
turn
bar
now.
poker opening
I give
is
you a
1
warning, I
calendar
know it's
year.
break, I know you want to
Well,
go.
basically 1 calendar year.
Actions here.
Earlier this week we had October 2022. No, 2021. June 22.
Yeah.
October.
Yeah, so
12,
12 and a half months. 3 major championships.
All of them.
Thank you, Steph.
Raised all in, Nick pocket pair.
And a call.
Fours with a call.
All right.
Ace
Here we
9.
go. Ace 9 versus pocket fours. So Nick is a 6% favorite. Can he hold on to that?
4 in the window. 9, 10, 4, 10 full house.
Maybe she still made him sweat.
Full house finishes it off.
Hit your 4 and still be uncomfortable.
Yep.
That's
Nice,
a big hand
nice,
for Nick.
nice hand,
Huge
Nick,
hand for
yes.
Nick.
960.
Just from 1, it looks like it's an accurate quick count up to 2.3. Still on the chip lead with 5-4. Nick at 2-3. Steph at 2-3. So that leveled that playing field real quick. Johnny, Ellen, and Doc. 1.3, 1.1, $500,000.
Doc's gonna just quietly watch everyone take each other out. He's just gonna slip into the second place and take it down. The underdog story. We getting on a break
Looks
here?
like we're rolling on a break.
Looks like we might be getting to a break. Now, with this break,
100.
we're gonna give you guys a little BPO Championship
Might as well verify.
video.
Welcome, BPO family, to the Bar Poker Open Florida World Championship 2022. Now, getting here was not easy, but we have players from all across the nation who came to join me at the Palm Beach Kennel Club. To qualify, players had to finish among the top 3 at their local bar, then prove their skill to be among the best at the championship qualifier. The players who won first were awarded with a free, full package trip to Florida to play in the event. So hello, welcome back. This time I'm seeing you in South Florida. How does it feel to be in West Palm?
Feels home. I am home. Welcome to Florida.
So what does it mean to actually have it in our home field?
Ah, man, it's wonderful that South Florida coming from Vegas. Actually, it's really amazing. I'm glad that I'm experiencing this situation right now as we speak.
Normally we do it in AC, but this is the first time that we've done the East Coast Championship in Florida. And I mean, you have to, because Carl's down here. He's got this big group of people down here. Like, you have to have it come down here. And it was great. It's fantastic.
Oh, it's better than being up north where it's cold.
All right, well, it's sunny. Compared to Maryland, it's definitely sunny. But yeah, it's wonderful. I haven't seen any lizards yet, so I'm waiting to see my first lizard.
I know that everything's a little damp, though. That's Florida. I know, it's just, everything's damp, but it's great.
All right, so Aaron, first of all, we are excited because you guys are here coming down to South Florida, to our home turf, baby. The BPO has come down to the Palm Beach Kennel. We're stoked. As you can see, we have a huge crowd here today, and it's fun to be on familiar turf, obviously. Yes. We're excited to welcome all the other leagues around the country here. We've seen players even from Colorado and Utah make the trip down to Florida, and we want to show you what we have down here, and that Florida is a really cool spot, and No Limit is a welcoming league.
So what do you think makes Bar Poker Open a little different than any other league that you've played in?
It's always fun. It's always fun. You win or lose, you're going to have a good time because people that are coming are having a great time. They're drinking and having a good time with the dealers, with the owners, whatever.
It's great. Great dealers, great players, great communication, great conversation, all that good stuff.
I think it's just fantastic the way they go around the country. They've been to Vegas, they've been to Atlantic City, and now they're in Florida, so I think it's really awesome.
So what would you tell someone who doesn't play BPO? How would you get them to come out?
If they love poker and they would like to do it more than twice a week, come on out. I mean, you have fun. There's a lot of people that you meet. I've been having the time of life. This is my bucket list thing to do.
Really?
It is. It's on there. You know, to play poker, get a lot of hands, a lot of people, and try to win the big prize.
Just the people. Everybody's so friendly, so nice. I've been to a bunch of them now, so you recognize people from Vegas, Atlantic City, and so it's just really nice.
Camaraderie. It's like awesome because I don't look at this just as like a poker league or like a tournament. We're all family here, and that's what's most important to me. I always go out on every single Wednesday night to Big Rocco. Shout out to Big Rocco's over near Wellington. Great crew, great people. Just basically having a good time and just enjoying life with great people.
It's more like family instead of just friends. It's like family.
I've been playing in Bar Poker Open, I want to say, for 5 years, and I love it. The prizes are much better, the play is much better, and it's fun. And this is new and different to come down here instead of being at the Borgata, so I like it a lot. He plays poker with me.
He plays with you. I love it. Well, hi, Ziggy.
He takes care of me.
I want to welcome you guys to the Charity Poker Tournament benefiting the Folded Flag Foundation. Players had their chance to score a free seat into the tournament by playing in both flights 1A and 1B of the Bar Poker Open Florida World Championship. The charity event will have some interesting components, such as celebrity bounties, including 5-time WSOP bracelet winner Michael the Grinder Mizrachi, 4-time bracelet winner Robert Mizrachi, BPO co-founders Glenn McRory and Andrew Griffith, and of course, myself. The rules are simple. Knock out a bounty, score a prize. But who has what it takes to come out on top? Matt, can you tell me a little bit about your charity?
Yeah, we started this in 2014 to help raise money for Habitat and food banks, and it has exploded. And we've been helping a lot of different charities all around the country. We've helped raise over $3 million. We're here tonight helping raise money for the Folded Flag Foundation because it's an awesome foundation where they give scholarships and grants to the families of fallen soldiers, and every dollar raised goes straight to the families. It's a really effective and amazing organization.
I was always a big fan of everything that Matt does with Charity Series of Poker. He raises a ton of money for some really deserving nonprofits, and he also makes every event a party, and we're Bar Poker Open, and so we want every event to be a party. So that was the idea behind getting him involved. And in addition to that, it's Veterans Day weekend, right? So we wanted to do something for the vets. So we couldn't be more thrilled with everything that Matt's doing, and we hope this becomes a partnership for much longer.
Congratulations to our winner of the charity tournament, Patty Norris. She took out 3 other players at once in a 4-way all-in to bring home first place and $1,500. Nice playing, Patty. We are going into day 2 of the BPO Florida World Championship. We are going into today with a total of 39 players and will be playing down to our final table of only 9. Each player here is fighting for their chance at glory and making that final table. Tensions are high. Let's check in with some of our players and see how they're holding up. Well, first off, congratulations on making it to day 2. How does it feel?
Really exciting. I have not played a live poker hand since July.
Wow. All right, so first one back?
Yeah, this is me back in. I'm a single dad of 3 kids, so I do not get out. I'm very excited right now. Don't have a lot of chips, but it's going to happen. You're going to see it, guys.
You're going to triple up.
I'm going to triple up. It's happening.
Congratulations on making it to day 2. How does it feel?
Feels good. Lucky to be here. Lucky to be here.
Are you nervous about heading into that final table?
No.
So you know you're doing it?
I was only nervous about being the first one out.
All right, now that you're not, so how does it feel?
Feels great. No stress now. No stress.
Have you ever made it this far in a BPO tournament?
No, not in any tournament. I've never made a day 2. I played in multiple day tournaments before, but never day 2, so I'm really happy to be here at a day 2.
Really? Well, congratulations. So happy to be your first.
Yes, yeah, me too. Yeah, we're happy we came down to Florida.
After a painstaking and nail-biting day 2, we have made it to our final 9 players. Let's go meet them.
My name is Phil Hoff. I play with New York Free Poker.
Sue Spritzer and PPT.
Hi, my name's Johnny Kelly. I represent Eastern Poker Tour.
Nick Sims, EPT.
Johnny Ortiz from EPT, Rhode Island.
Hey, Ellen Shermer, Deep Stacks Poker League from St. Louis, Missouri.
My name is Durwood Flournoy, nicknamed Doc. I play with barpokerleague.com.
My name is Stephanie DeVito. I play for New York No Limit.
James Pointer, Eastern Poker League.
The Bar Poker Open Florida World Championship all comes down to this. Weeks of preparation and play finally paying off, making the final table. All players are striving to take home the largest first place prize in BPO history of $40,000. Tune in right now for the live stream. You are not going to want to miss this.
This anxiety. God, I think I'm going to have a freaking heart attack.
What is the one thing you look forward to the most when you come here to the Bar Poker Open?
Actually, to be honest with you, it's the different kinds of characters you're going to interact with.
There's just a great group of people, great dealers, great players, and you get to meet so many other people of same like mind, and you just have a great time. And at the end of the day, win or lose, you enjoy playing with these people, and you enjoy going out and seeing the sites with these people and make friends from all over the country. It's fantastic.
More dancing, more drinks, more music, more fun. one thing you look forward to the most when you come here to the Bar Poker Open?
Actually, to be honest with you, it's the different kinds of characters you're going to interact with, because there are some characters out there.
Oh, I know, Lori. I get to interview them. All right, let's reintroduce yourself for the fans at home.
It's Mel, aka Daddy, out of St. Louis, Missouri. We out here deep stacks poker, baby.
Okay, I was not ready for that. My coffee has not hit yet. It's Mel, aka Daddy.
Yes, out of deep stacks, St. Louis, Missouri, baby. Daddy!
Okay. All right, Mel, for real. You are a regular here at the Bar Poker Open. So what keeps you coming back, other than me?
Well, there's you, there's women, there's gambling.
Oh my God, stop. Let's get some real answers around here. Let's ask again, hold on. Okay. Hi, Mel. You're a regular here at the Bar Poker Open. What keeps you coming back?
The environment, Vegas, BPO.
Degenerate poker lifestyle.
All the, right.
Hello, Allison from Sunshine Poker League. How are you? Oh my God, Allison, you have such a great smile. How are you?
Thank you. Wonderful, thank you. And your smile is gorgeous as well.
Oh, thank you. Okay, we're just going to sit here and compliment each other. Is that okay?
I'll take on.
Excuse you, sir. This is time for the women, okay? All right, Allison. How many Bar Poker Opens have you been to?
This is my first one.
Yeah.
The best part about Sunshine Poker League and actually Bar Poker Open is the opportunity to learn.
Yeah.
Because before I was just a recreational player, I was what they call a fish, and I would just play any two cards. Now I've learned about position, I've learned about chip stacks, I've learned about aggression, learned about bluffing. It's just opened up a whole new world of poker for me, and I just think it's fabulous. I love it.
Oh my goodness.
Alan small, very big. Doc gets his cards read. Figure it out. Seeing his unfortunate cards again. Raise. Still having patience with the raise. Announces raise. Ellen is all in. She's all in for. All in on the call. What do you have? Come on, Steffi! Come home, girl! Come on, Steffi! And a jack. Deal comes out quick, and that is the end of the journey. Deal comes out quick, finishing in sixth place. Five out. 406. Ace jack is at this time. Congratulations. We are now 5-handed. Three. First option is here to fill under the gun, pocket fours. 6.1 million chips. He has the chips to play.
Raise 400.
Makes it 400. The blinds are 100,000, 200,000, with a 200,000 big blind ante. So a $400,000 check is a minimum. Jeff 6-4. Let's go. I think Phil would just be happy to see Phil at the joins in here. 500,000, half a million chip win. Oh, nope. Doc's making a stand. This is it. We can't let it go. That was most of his chips in the pot anyway. 10-7 suited. No better time than the present. 10-7. There it is. 10-7. Oversuited. He is actually favored in the hand. King 8 deuce misses. 4 has got a flush draw.
Nails it.
Full house. 4's full.
I did.
4's full. It's a fast deal, but we got there as well. 4's full of deuces. Beats the flush on the river.
You just can't beat Bill Marat. My God. And he hit his hand. I didn't see it.
Congratulations, Doc.
Alright, so he's going to have one dig here.
The Durwood. 6th place. Sorry, again. 5th place. I was looking at the math. $6,000.
321.
I had a conversation with the players before the final table started. And I said, congratulations to all of you. You're all in the money. It's very nice. I'm going to win big. Next year, I'm going to allow them to work the registration table so that I can play in the tournament.
Oh, that's great.
That's the deal. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, everyone agreed. I mean, they laughed at me, but they agreed, I think.
Perfect.
I'm honored to be on this side of the table.
Maybe we'll let us play heads up.
Yes, sir.
Cheer us on, right?
And, well, we're not slowing down here. Jacks against Ace King. What happened here with this deck after the break? 60-40.
60-40. I thought what was that next to Ace King?
Jacks are still holding. Jacks are still holding. And Jacks take down Ace King. And we have moved up another pay scale with the knockout of Johnny.
Just need to take a little breather. And
Yeah.
All woke up.
Yeah, the cards woke up.
Yeah. So, 4th place for $8,052.
Alright, so we got
compared to his 16,000 third place finish in Vegas, he is now over $22,000 in BPO cash prizes. In the That's okay, I guess.
Yeah.
You know, come out to your local bar.
Right. Win your token.
Have some dinner, have some drinks, play some poker with friends, go to win $22,000.
Yeah.
You know.
Taking a long weekend to the Palm Beach for a nice 5-day trip to Las Vegas.
Congratulations to everybody once again. This has been awesome. We're down 3-handed now.
raise the 500,000.
Nick on the short stack with 1.7 million.
The dealer has announced that raise.
Oh, top sword.
Player moves all in.
Right.
Dealer.
I think the aggression is coming with the dealer. Raise for Phil, all in. Nick, they have some history. This is the third time it's been a battle like this. If they are neighbors, so it's gonna happen.
You end up in blinds together.
Yep.
Yeah.
Is the frequency gonna make Phil Marak get involved?
I'm sorry, that's wrong. 1.9.
Nick's got some work to do to best his significant other, Courtney Sims. Came in second place just 5 months ago in Las Vegas. believe she won about $28,000 for that effort. It's going to be a hard.
Phil gets away. Does not want to gamble up that much money. The mediocre assets.
Yeah.
That's the right fold. Time and place. That was not the time and place.
So we've got 3 players left. Everyone's on the left side. We've got Phil Haw,
New York
Nick
Free
Sims,
Eastern Poker.
Stephanie DeVito,
No limit. New York.
So we've got all Northeast top 3. Everybody that's here flew here. How about that?
The sunshine and palm trees, and they're taking home.
That's right. If Steph wins this tournament, I'm wearing her shirt.
Those shirts are spectacular. Guaranteed 12,000 now, third place. 12,256, or whatever happens third place. The cards are live. Jack 10, Jack 10, 8, Queen 8 suited. Made a raise to $500,000. Makes it in the small blind for $100,000. There's $2.5 million. Gamble with it. Now that's an interesting one because if he just calls, does that encourage Stephanie to just call? But now you would have a 3-way pot with $1.5 million plus the seeing a flop with everyone. Folds away, takes it down. With his raise, he scoops up the blinds and hands, which is $500,000 in chips.
Go, Greg!
Pulled back.
Greg, we love you, Greg. Greg is the dealer.
Then there were 3. $75,000 remaining between these 3 comfortably happy, well-achieved players from this weekend.
That's okay.
Deuce. Spades against the pair.
All New York battle. Good stuff. She got moving. Can straight through Phil's.
There we go, Stephanie!
Stephanie's taking a nap.
The classic WSOP. Chris Moneymaker, my hero. One of the best clips ever put out on television. Totally forgot he had cards. Thought he was out of the hand. And they're telling him he's staring into Johnny Chan's soul. It's like, oh, I got cards. I'm sorry, I didn't even know.
That's $300,000.
There it is. Pure gold. Gold, Gary. Gold.
Just had to be at least 2.
Possibly that might have just happened. So here we go, 9. Stephanie hits 9. She's awake now.
Still slugged off the floor. He actually went out a small bet. I think he stays. Yeah, instant call.
Yeah, 4 pairs.
300, 4 pairs up before. He actually still might think he might be good.
Yeah.
I mean, I think if she has a fair bet here, she gets paid
That's
off.
300.
I think he has to call. I think 2.1 million in the pot, 300 to call just to keep her honest. I love it. I love it. He's going to lose, but I love it.
Got 6.3.
Love it. Does he have him to re-raise and try and bluff her off of it? Does she fold? I don't know. $2.4 million pot.
6.3 to 4.1.
Evens it out a little bit.
Violet. I don't know what that means. We're gonna have to learn more about what violet means.
Yes, ma'am.
Gets driven, comes around the fill with ace.
Raise to 500.
Ace 10.
Yep.
Four next.
Can't limp. Can't limp it. He gets his cards again. We're deuce.
We want to make sure we saw it in the reader that he's holding of a terrible hand.
He knows it.
We saw it next.
Yep.
2.1 million.
Look. He did the right thing. He won some pots early. He came here with a decent stack, and he's in third place by doing the right thing.
Yeah.
He's not getting impatient. He's waiting for the right times to do what he needs to do. He's making the right reads when he needs to get rid of it. They're all playing well.
Yeah,
they're all playing well. Sometimes the cards play themselves, but he's playing good. Just, it's got to be frustrating that he can get over it. And, you put it out there in the universe, and there it is. King Jack suited, an absolute playable hand, three-handed from the small blind.
He's a raise.
Bill makes a clear mid-raise to half a million.
Shit. Why wouldn't you, right? You can't just
2 million.
call, can you?
Player moves all in.
Yep. Yeah, you can't just call.
Gotta put him to it. To me, it's the right move for my extensive poker tournament.
It's big. In the tank goes Phil.
And a call.
No Marek.
And there it is. Ace high against King Jack suited.
And, yeah. 60-40. Seen this already once before. We'll see it again.
Does Nick go home with 12,000? Does he double up and even out the chip field here? Lose 6 deuce. Help for Nick though. No help. Could use some more clubs if he's looking for some love. 4, no help. He's gonna get a king or jack. King or jack.
5 outs.
There's an 8, and he is going to bust. Third place.
Nice. We've got.
Does he wish he had a 4 deuce?
Maybe.
Yeah. But that would have been a monster. Congratulations.
So the Sims family has grossed $40,000 in the past 5 months. So despite the household rivalry, he came short by 1 spot of his significant other. I'm sure as a joint effort, they should be pretty happy with themselves between them.
That's an incredible experience for both of them. To run this deep.
And we've got an all New York heads-up challenge right now. To say it lightly, there's 2 different leagues, both out of New York. One out of the Brooklyn area, the New York Free Poker. The other in the Long Island area, New York No Limit. Both made the effort in flight to get here. Both of them are at least $20,000 richer by doing it. First place $40,000, second place $22,537.
Raise to 600,000.
After 3 million chips, 3.6.
Come on, girl.
18 bigs. There are chips to play. Just a little quick color up here. Get some
Chip Caddy is here.
Looks like cocktails came around. Steph's enjoying. I'm gonna call that water with lime.
Water with lime.
Water with lime.
You think so, huh?
On the rocks. Looks like water line on the rocks.
No Limit New York Beauty Party is not water.
Stay ready. This is a little strange.
Still with an approximate 3-to-1 chip advantage.
What's your name? Tell me about. They just became best friends.
Yeah. When you're $20,000 and $40,000 going in your pocket, one or the other, I think things get a little heftier.
That's right.
Now let's see.
Everyone wins.
Action on the button pre-flop. The button is small blind and first act.
Raise 500.
Slow down a bit. Up and down straight draw for step. Open-ended draw. To get the lower double. Lower king. Makes it straight. Still has the lead. And also one of the
That's 500.
This may be a position of aggression within this pot. 500. A 6. Very helpful step. Down to a 16% chance to win this match. Phil still has the better hand, and technically he also has a straight draw if the jack comes.
She's got some
That's
heart.
500.
He is not slowing down.
15% doesn't matter anymore. Gotta win it.
Wins the hand. Well played.
Lucky for Steph, Phil can't see the cards, doesn't know how well lucky he had. That's where betting works. Another lesson from me. From Poker 101.
0001.
0001.
I think there's an online test you have to take before you get the 101.
Yeah.
We're giving it.
That's right. Flush beats straight.
You have that card? You have the card that shows
Betting
the
wins,
rank in
yes.
the hand?
Yeah.
Well, listen, whatever happens here between these two, whether they take 5 minutes or 5 more hours here, thank you all for joining in. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for being part of the world's largest bar poker championships. We love our friends and family, our network, and we wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you, because this is our passion of bringing championships to the world, but also background cheering going on. Very exciting rail, great rail here in Florida.
I'm sure a lot of people are familiar with dog tracks and how they set up their stadium seating in a track, and the final table is at the bottom of the stadium seating. So all the way up to the top, you see all players cheering in. Even players that aren't part of the league are watching this right now. Then go to the league
Looking at this hand, each of them flop a pair. They are not slowing down either. Phil makes the bet with the pair of deuces first. Steph min raises from 400 up to 800. And takes it down. Best hand and the aggression. So she had the worst hand in the aggression, and now the best hand in the aggression. In actionable pots that could have gone to the river for showdown.
She's playing extremely well.
It is, right?
know we mentioned earlier, if you have a league in your area, you can find it on barpokeropen.com. Put in your zip code, search and find an event. If not,
Raise 500.
well, right there, just Hill with ace 10, raises it. 500 seems to be the standard bet here. Just 500, just half mil.
Oh, why not?
All the defense, suited and low. And it's now pops another pair of fours.
Well, it's hard to do.
Two diamonds.
600,000.
With aggression, 600,000 is the bet. Still lays down the ace for the better pair of fours. And this chip stack has now evened itself out.
Stephanie fan club is continuing.
Step on the button, first to act, Jack 10 suited. Wonderfully playable heads up. Probably see her raise coming. With the aggression that she's had, I don't think she's limping. And no, she's not good.
Raise to 800,000.
The 8, that 4 fails. As you can see right there on the film, the big blind hand still plays heads up. Fills a small blind. Step at the big blind and the ante.
It's a super big blind.
Already in for 400,000.
Raise to 600.
Is it the 6?
Something more this time. Tired of losing her after the flop. She went 100 extra more.
I think that's what it is. Huh? 5 wasn't working, let's try 6. Yeah. Let's see how 6 is. 6 doesn't work, let's try 5. Near even chip stacks here. We're at 6.6 and 5.8 million.
Everyone's got 20 to 30 big blinds, heads up.
Raise to 600.
Continues.
10 miles apart.
Thought process, similar time.
10 miles and 15 million people.
On this, I know that matters.
Separate the two of them.
So, ace 5, 6.
He hits her flop yet again.
Fold. Bill, you know, I think he knows what he's doing. He knows when he's not going to play around. He's not tanking. He wants to see more cards real quick. Unfortunately, Stephanie's parrying a lot of those cards that we're seeing.
And big blind.
50%, 48%.
Who has got a 2?
Statistician.
Raise to 600.
Backwards. 9, 10, 4. First half step with 8, 6. Bill with a 10, 8, 10 with top
Bet
pair
600. Raise.
This time Phil hits flop. Stephanie. Somewhat around. 5 straight draw.
She can't spell anything.
Can't
spell anything in that.
1.4.
1.4 to call and good shot straight draw. Thank you.
2 million chips total. 1.4 to call. Over 4 million. 12.5 million. So they're doing 2 to 1 disadvantage.
Yeah, this is
just the flop. The next part you really have to consider is what's it going to cost the turn. If you miss, can you put any more money in this pot? You're really at this point putting your money in for a 7. You know, 7 or an 8, maybe you think an 8 helps you, but she's only going to a 7 and see that card. She doesn't know that. But Phil also doesn't know exactly what he's going to. There's a jack.
He's going to try to win this. She's got a shield now.
Scare card for Phil because it's over his 10. It could have gotten a straight there if she was running 7-8, 7-8, 9-10. She could have had jack king. She hits a jack. So this puts Phil in a tough spot to really have to make a read because she's not slowing down. She missed the card.
1 million.
It did give her a better draw though. She now has the opportunity to hit a higher straight with the queen on the fold, which would hurt because it would give Phil 2 pair.
Someone that's been staring at the same view for 3 hours now. They lay her hands over her face. She's not had that all night. She's not comfortable. I don't know if Phil picked up on that. But he calls.
Deuce on the river, no help. It does put a flush up there, but I don't think they would have put 2 million in on a club flush draw unless they accidentally fell into it.
Yeah.
So we're in a position now of who's gonna find the right read in their heart.
She's got to take that.
Yeah. Can't check fold.
Phil's got her peg.
Doesn't go all in. Leaves herself some chips, so
Player best 1 million.
it puts the pressure on Phil.
Yeah. She's switching it up a little bit. She's staring at him. She looks much stronger now. She's back to money making that.
This is a good hand.
Yeah.
Good hand on both parts. I'm glad he felt it. It's making both of them play.
Yeah, I think Phil felt he was strong. He had her on after the turn. Did the river card change anything?
Yeah, what could she have possibly had if she was calling that $2 million bet? Was that straight draw? Because that straight draw got there on the turn, and she hasn't slowed down. So even if she caught the jack,
And a call.
Wow.
he does make the call. He's willing to put it down. He wins. He's going to take down a monster pot. What a hand. I applaud both of them on that one.
Yeah.
I mean, the heart of her to push.
Almost bet herself out of there. Yeah.
If there were more barrels, she would have kept going.
Yeah. A bigger bet might have been even easier for him to call.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I agree.
I don't know if she
would have been more suspect.
Yeah.
You had the queen. I know, but you
Let's go. Love to have our graphics back, production team.
But she's down. He would have been down to 1.6. I can look at it real quick. I could buy it.
Yeah. $11 million now to 1.8 million.
Mine's still 122.
That was, of course, a huge hand. So. Yeah. Right. Step forward to the king. That stand section still believes, as they should. 5 big blinds. She can still throw it around a little bit. Back to Doc's one move.
Yeah, six big blinds, and you're near the big blind in, and you're in there for 400,000. You're in for a third of your pot.
Phil gets a break.
Blocks it out.
Break.
Yeah.
Phil Marak.
Crowd mounting the comeback. People have to put it in there.
If it went based on who had the bigger crowd, Steph would be winning. Let's see. The crowd can will her back.
I didn't see Phil's face on anybody's shirt out there.
I'm making a shirt. Phil Marak.
Raise the 500.
An honorary card protector.
Yes. The new Phil Marak avatar, soon to BPO.com.
Phil Marak. 5-4 queen deuce. Jack, 9-9 jack.
Bet 700.
Roll with the aggression. Inside with the queen right. He doesn't want to punch it.
It's hard to call off everything. She's one or two more hands here. Pick one of them.
She's in the big. First to act, Phil with an ace. Ace deuce. I don't think it matters. I think he has to put some pressure on her just to keep the pedal down. Even if
Raise the 500.
it's not a pattern. But it's an easy one. He's got an ace. 5 deuce. I just stand with 5 deuce.
It's unconditional. Unconditional.
Again, follow us out.
No
Check us
conditional
out.
love. They love you.
Smash that like button. Never.
Oh, yeah.
Smash it.
Never.
Smash that
Poke
one.
it. Poke that button. Thumbs high, Harry.
So you've got a Bar Poker Open on YouTube, Facebook, Palm Beach Kennel Club on YouTube and Twitch. You can see this stream. Continue to watch streams at the Palm Beach Kennel Club. They do 2 to 3 streams a week.
Stephanie's all in. Snap shove, pocket queen.
Oh yeah. Again, this beat her
So that's for a quick count, just to see how much he's willing to risk. He's got a playable calling hand with his chip stack.
Yeah.
King 9. King 9 is typically good. This is from King of Prussia, Pennsylvania. Frank. King 9 good. Is King 9 good enough?
Phil, channel the inner Frank. Girls also stealing buttons.
Yeah, I don't think that counts for those chips, though.
No. It works.
Hey, what's the lady?
No. Show it off. Dodges the queens there.
He showed it to the
Phil Marak.
crowd. He showed it to the sky. Showed the queen.
I mean, what a good time for Steph. We got probably 30 people cheering her on right now. Whether she comes back or not, she's certainly having a blast. Let's see.
Get some of that water. Lime water.
The lime water.
Lime water.
I'll have some lime water after this stream here.
Player moves all in.
I don't think we'll call that one. Nice move, nice card. Another lady.
Yeah. Go. Fortunes can change quickly. Here. Stephanie raises 10-9 versus Phil's Queen 9. Keeping Phil on the defense here. Hitting flops. 6, top 2 pair. There we go. Instant shove.
And a call.
Phil can't fit there.
Yeah. Tips are in. Slow rolls a 9, 10 suited. Hey, he's got outs. This could be it. If he can find a queen, right? If he can find a queen. If he can find run straight, if he can find run diamonds. There's a lot of ways this can go here right here at the tournament.
Let's find out which one it goes.
7. Ooh.
Saying there's a chance.
Oh, and a queen.
Oh, wow.
That does it. A queen on the river.
Wow. Phil Marak, River Queen.
Congratulations, Phil.
I think he had.
That was what he had left. For those who don't know, his actual last name is Hoff. Congratulations. First place, $40,000. Stephanie, second place, $22,500. We're going to get out there and do some interviews. We're going to talk to some people about this, and we're going to share that back with you. Absolute wonderful tournament and great heads-up play, great final table play. Thank you all for watching the stream. Final payouts, $128,000 off the top of my head, somewhere around there. What a payout. Hey, New York Free Poker in the chat. Congratulations both Steph and Phil, Angel, and the family. And we're going to go to a commercial break while they interview, and we'll be right back.
What is the one thing you look forward to the most when you come here to the Bar Poker Open?
Actually, to be honest with you, it's the different kinds of characters you're going to interact with, because there are some characters out there.
Oh, I know, Lori. I get to interview them. All right, let's reintroduce yourself for the fans at home.
Oh, it's Mel, aka Daddy, out of St. Louis, Missouri. You know, we out here in Deep Stacks Poker, baby.
Okay, I was not ready for that. My coffee has not hit yet. It's Mel, aka Daddy.
Yes, out of Deep Stacks, St. Louis, Missouri, baby. Daddy!
Okay. All right, Mel, for real. You are a regular here at the Bar Poker Open. So what keeps you coming back, other than me?
Well, there's you, there's women, there's Cam.
Oh my God, stop. Let's get some real answers around here. Let's ask again, hold on. Okay. Hi, Mel, you're a regular here at the Bar.
As you can see, Phil just took down a very awesome hand to take home first place in the BPO Florida National Championship. It's so fresh. I still have the cards on the board. Can you tell me how you feel to have just won this tournament?
Well, I feel good, but I'm a little bit tired because it's been a very long 3 days.
Absolutely, but can you tell me if it was worth it?
Sure, yeah. 40,000 is worth 40,000 for me. Yeah.
So what about the hand that you just won with?
Well, you know, she did have me, and I lucked out on the river, really.
So what's the first thing that you're going to do with all your prize money?
You know, I haven't really thought about it yet. I got to, maybe a buy-in for WSOP, you know.
All right, so I'll see you at the WSOP 2023.
Hopefully.
All right. Is there anything else you want to say before I let you get out of here?
Thank you, New York Free Poker. Thank you, Alan Zimmerman, my poker mentor. Thank you, Gene, for coming in and supporting me. My wife, Franny. My daughters, Carla, Lisa, Callan, and Dahlia. Thank you all, and for all your support.
Thank you so much, Phil, and congratulations!
All right, ladies and gentlemen, I am here, Andrew Griffith, Bar Poker Open. Super excited to have you on the stream. I am just heartfelt to say thank you to all of the leagues, everyone that was a part of this. We are here in sunny West Palm Beach. It is dark out, and it's not sunny anymore, but it has been wonderful all week long. To all the one who traveled down here, everybody, all the leagues, all the players, thank you all once again on behalf of myself, River Chasers, Glenn McCrory, Eastern Poker Tour, Bar Poker Open family, all of the leagues that are involved in this. We are, again, thankful for you to be a part of this as we keep growing, regrowing post-pandemic. Play at your live league if you're a player. Come on out, support us, find a game, go out and be them. You could be taking home the next championship trophy right here. If you're not near any of our leagues, if you are near one of our leagues, you can still check out barpokeropen.com. We have pro memberships online. You can come check that out. You can qualify from anywhere in the world. So, again, thank you all once again.
Thank you all.
What's
We
next?
couldn't be happier with the Kennel Club. Couldn't be happier with all the players that came out. We had 446 players. We had a $128,000 prize pool, $40,000 to first in our first championship in Florida. And we're going to do it all again in the summer in Las Vegas. It'll be here before you know it. Everyone here watching, you're 2 steps away from our Las Vegas championship. Thank you again.
What are those 2 steps? Win a token, play online, qualify, go to Vegas. That's it.
That's it. Thank you all.
Wrap it up.
See
Have a
you
great
later.
one, guys. Cheers.
What is the one thing you look forward to the most when you come here to the Bar Poker Open?
Actually, to be honest with you, it's the different kinds of characters you're going to interact with, because there are some characters out there.
Oh, I know, Lori. I get to interview them. All right, let's reintroduce yourself for the fans at home.
It's Mel, aka Daddy, out of St. Louis, Missouri. We out here in Deep Stacks Poker, baby.
Okay, I was not ready for that. My coffee has not hit yet. It's Mel, aka Daddy.
Yes, out of Deep Stack, St. Louis, Missouri, baby. Daddy!
Okay. All right, Mel, for real. You are a regular here at the Bar Poker Open. So what keeps you coming back, other than me?
Well, there's you, there's women, there's gambling.
Oh my God, stop. Let's get some real answers around here. Let's ask again, hold on. Okay. Hi, Mel, you're a regular here at the Bar Poker Open. What keeps you coming back?
The environment, Vegas, BPO.
Degenerate poker lifestyle.
All the, right.
Hello, Allison from Sunshine Poker League. How are you? Oh my God, Allison, you have such a great smile. How are you?
Thank you. Wonderful, thank you. And your smile is gorgeous as well.
Thank you. Okay, we're just going to sit here and compliment each other. Is that okay?
I'll take all it.
Excuse you, sir. This is time for the women, okay? All right, Allison. How many Bar Poker Opens have you been to?
This is my first one. The best part about Sunshine Poker League and actually Bar Poker Open is the opportunity to learn.
Yeah.
Because before I was just a recreational player, I was what they call a fish, and I would just play any 2 cards. Now I've learned about position, I've learned about chip stacks, I've learned about aggression, learned about bluffing. It's just opened up a whole new world of poker for me, and I just think it's fabulous. I love it.
Oh my goodness. I love seeing your excitement about learning the game. As a professional poker player, it excites me to see, especially women new to the game, get so excited about learning more. And we are so lucky to have you, and good luck.
Thank you so much.
So a little birdie told me that you heard about the Bar Poker Open through a friend, and you decided to play, and the first time you played, you won a token, and then you played, and then won a full package. Is that correct?
Correct.
What the heck?
Hard to be lucky.
No, and look at can we zoom in on this sexy chip stack here? What is happening? How does it feel to be at your first Bar Poker Open?
It feels great. I mean, can't beat it. I was going to come out here anyways. My friend told me he was in, and I only had 2 weeks to qualify. And so I joined the league just to try and qualify so I could play the same tournament as him, and got lucky and got in here, so it's fantastic.
In 2 weeks?
In 2 weeks, yeah.
I'm about to win the lottery. I need 5 numbers from you, Phil. First ones that come through your mind, don't even think about it. Just go, go, go.
21, 19, 40, 52, 71.
Okay. All right. We're going to need to write that down. And I'm about to be the richest person in this room.